I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
I am so tired of grease fires. I really am. So tired of grease fires. I'm just going to crack another grease fire. Have another beer. We're going to finish this out. Hey, Skip, let's go. Fellow tired wranglers. Lobster, what's up? Hello. Hey, Shekel, sure. Tired wranglers. Shekels make Jewish. I am the grease fire. Yeah, if you've never been a grease fire in your life, you don't know what life experience you can learn from that. And that's just fucking truth. Really, you got to fuck up really hard sometimes in life to be able to learn from it. I don't have any felonies. I can still own, weapons of mass destruction or some shit like that. I'm just winging it here and spitballing, kind of wasting some time because little jackass was queued up and ready to go and pull the trigger. So I just said, fuck it. I was hitting here, just finishing up, writing another banger of a song. We're going to get to it here in a second. Let me get my bearings straight and get my windows where I need them to be. And my dog stopped looking at me funny style. Got a cold beer in front of me. My vape pen. You guys are taking up too much of my fucking time. I didn't even have time to order weed delivery that I was going to do 2 fucking days ago. So tired, yo. So tired. John Cole, what's up, bud? I'm trying to hit everyone's comment here while you guys are coming in. Rapid fire. Rapid. Do it. Smoking if you got them. We got a new song. I just finished up moments before we started here, and we know how religious Joey is. He's being the brother of Jesus Christ and the Jesus semen of God that the two of them are. I figured I'd write a little song today, and this one is called My Parasitic Twin. Enjoy.
Divine twist of fate, God's seed took root, a sacred state. Mary's womb, a holy place, conceived Jesus with a special face. But little did they know, a parasitic twin made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, story untold.
So ridiculous.
As Jesus grew, so did his guest, a parasitic bond forever pressed. Joey Sneed, a mysterious claim, a life entwined in Jesus' frame. But little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, story untold. A divine plan or freak design, the duo's bond, a wonder to align. Jesus and Joey, a perfect pair, a tale of two beyond compare. But little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold. Now their stories told in sacred lore, a testament to the unknown before. Jesus and Joey, a duo divine, a bond that changed the course of time.
What is wrong with my head? What the fuck is wrong with my head? Oh, fuck. I know you guys hate this AI shit, but when you spend all your credits and get your money worth, you can dial some shit in there. It cracks me the fuck up, keeps me in a good attitude to be here and restream this bullshit for you guys. So if you don't like it, I do not care. No offense. Love y'all, guys. It's just fucking absolute fucking nonsense. All right, let me gather myself and stop breaking character. This is called All the Facts Are Being Said. All the karma is coming. Parasitic. Jesus given. Did I tie that in? Was that a segue? All right, let's go, guys. The chat is open.
And welcome to another episode of Batman Radio.
Yeah, red screen. I knew I was going to be back in an hour too because no one gives me a day off. Even when I request a day off, even when I start talking to anyone in HR, they just give me the cold shoulder. And then I got to go right back to work and I got to go back in the lab and make a retarded song. It's just what it is.
Yeah. All right. So first of all,
Sticky, I will fucking kill you right now where you stand, just out of principle.
How do I express this the right way on here? I'm seeing some adjustments on here, okay, that they made that I think is going to help me. I think it might help me to make more money.
You missed the banger, the next banger of the summer about being my parasitic twin. The next
on here. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Number one, like I said, I just released about 7 videos. It's just of me playing street ball. It ain't nothing. It's all easy. All this is just easy money, man. It's just like I said, they need to pay better. So hopefully, you know, because this is kind of a newfound thing, honestly, and these people don't seem to understand that, like the monetization and all that, all this stuff that we're doing, this is all newfound territory. This digital economy is newfound territory. It's all newly discovered. It's newly beginning, and we're, you know, at the brink of it. And you know, I just got on it early, man. I got on it early, ahead of the rest of these people who are not a little behind, but a lot behind, right? And this is going to be the future of everything. This is going to be the future of your economy, whether you like it or not. Like I said, so I'm still going through, you know, what I'm going through physically ever since, you know, I set the new world record for dips. But you know, like I said, no pain, no gain. You feel me? I mean, like I said, I'm just so proud of myself. I can't believe I mean, I can believe it. I can believe I can do anything. But you know, I'm just kind of in shock that I set the world record for dips. 131, I believe, in a minute and 8 seconds. You know, the world record for Guinness was 119 in under 1 minute. If you count in under a minute, I know I did more than 119, so I broke that world record too. So I actually set one world record, and then I broke another world record. So I actually hold about 4 world records right now. I'm a world record holder, of completely official, legit in the books. All right. Now again, let's go over, you know, reality. Okay. All these people on this network, they're just jelly. They just need some peanut butter for their jelly, and everybody knows it. So now that we know that, we don't got to keep talking about it. Why would I keep talking about you know, the past because other people can't seem to get over it when these are minuscule events. See, the thing is with people like this, they need attention so bad because they don't even exist. They don't have an identity. Like, no, the truth is people was jealous of me and they just wasn't good enough for me. And they were upset about that. And they were upset that I was successful and I worked hard and I was all the things of which they are not. They are lazy. They're people that no one wants to be around. I'm just being honest. They don't have good hygiene. All the things that they were trying to, these lies they were trying to spread and attach to me with their fake comments and sending out this
Chat
army
is
of
open.
trolls and all that and doing their smear campaign and this slander. Their
Chat
whole goal, the
is
narcissist,
open.
was to make people see me in a negative light, in a light that's not me and not who I am. I have perfect hygiene. I'm a good looking dude. I'm handsome as hell. I smell good. I take care of myself always. So again, what do you mean? If you're gonna
You smell like DEET and off. That would probably be like the only thing that would make you smell better is bug spray.
be, you know, saying something, I mean, it either needs to be true or you need to let people defend themselves and speak. And people don't need to defend themselves from people who don't have identities and are all homeless. What? No, the individual who started that, who ran to the other individual that
He needs to rub his armpits with like a citronella candle or something at this point.
keeps on doing and exhibiting their weird behavior and they think they're proving a point, that person's slow. Like I said, they made somebody lose over $100,000 on this network who could have listened to me and they would have still had that money, but they listened to them because they're also slow and can't think for themselves and they take orders like a puppet for free, and they lost all that money in the process and now they're looking at prison time. And like, that's what I'm saying, like, well, that's your fault. You, when you know, you are the company you keep. You'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. If that's your friend you claim,
Stink, stank, stunk. That sounds like a song fucking Poison would have written back in like 88, 89.
if, I mean, with friends like that, who needs enemies? I mean, if your friend makes you lose $100,000 and you don't have a spine and you don't turn around and get upset with them and address them, then boy, I don't know what's wrong with you. And that's the problem with these people. Okay, they have no pride. They don't stand for nothing, and they love the people who against them, and right, and they hate the people who love them, who try to do good by them. They don't like good people, right? Right? Other people in the past tried to play it off and dismiss it. Oh, well, they're just a weird group of people. No, they're not a weird group of people. I mean, it's pretty normal, honestly, especially nowadays. Narcissism is rampant. I mean, I don't think they're just a weird group of people. I think they're just a group of failures that really, really wants to be successful and thinks that success is something different that you can attain. And that's not what success is. Success is the devil's secret, first of all. So, I mean, real success has to be real. I mean, if you're a Mason and you sell your soul, if you're Brad Pitt, you're not successful. You're just known around the world because you're Brad Pitt. It's not because you did that. It's because you sold your soul and you're part of a Masonic engine that promotes you. You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's fine. You can type whatever and project and tell me what your situation is. But I would never argue reality with somebody who's delusional. Right. And that's as far as it goes. No big deal. If that makes you feel better, brother, then hey, I mean, you know, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean, that's fine. You see my point? No, delusion talk doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything for me. It never has, because people who talk like that, I don't talk to. It doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, they just showed all their cards. They just told the whole public in front of all y'all. They just showed the facts of what it is, what the point is, and what people are really actually doing and where they stand. And like I said, it's all been a plot, right, that they got together. These people did collusion across state lines. They're trying to recruit people. They called everybody they could. Okay, they've got illegal, corrupt ties. They tried to get everyone to go against me, and that's all y'all in society. It ain't just this group of people. What do you mean? There's not no groups against me for no reason or against me because I'm not a good person. No, this is how your society is. It's a bunch of cowards. All y'all in these 9 to 5s are cowards, and y'all just see someone and you just want to target them, like, and that's me. Like, that don't make no sense. That's why your society is a bunch of failures. Like, you could do whatever. You can pretend that you're targeting me and all that, but like, who's really targeting me? I'm right here, fine. I mean, other than what I'm going through from breaking that world record. I mean, it hurts. It's hard, like, it ain't easy, right? But like I said, I mean, I mean, what are you talking about? See, that's the thing. These people, they ain't got nothing for me. You understand? No, just because you're
Not a
jealous and you're a narcissist
goddamn
who's
thing.
triggered, that's not other people's problems, bro. Narcissists all turn into schizophrenics. It's common sense. It's catatonic schizophrenia. I don't have to be a psychologist. I know more than psychologists do. I'm diagnosing you right now. Yes, that's what all of you have. And I didn't
Damn.
just say
Damn. He's fucking totally protected. How crazy he is.
it, I proved it. See, when you can't contain yourself like that and you're acting like you have no self-control, that's a lie. Anybody has self-control through discipline. If you make people follow the rules and you don't give them a choice, then they have to have discipline. See, this comes from bad parenting. So their parents, they were all failures. That's all you're saying. Like I said, no, the individual who went and ran to you, to that old lady, that grandma, right, that I have her number and she tries to pretend and get online and act like I'm here and repeat her name a million times as
He
if
said the
she has an identity.
exact
Yeah, that
same
person's
shit
going to
verbatim
prison. They're
earlier
serving a life
today.
sentence. It's guaranteed already. That's in the books. That's already guaranteed. So they're powerless. They can be quiet. Move on. All right. You made a guy lose $100,000. The other one that ran to you, her everything around her was like an episode of Intervention, right? And I don't know you, I've never met you, right? And then the fake mom that she was calling Darth Vader, what does she have in common with Darth Vader? I mean, like I said, it's clear that your family clearly practices witchcraft, right? They should all go to prison. I mean, like I said, it was like an episode of Intervention. I mean, she literally told you some crazy stuff and did some crazy stuff in front of me, remember? Around the sink with the dishes, remember? And I wasn't feeling it because I like to stand up for my people. Remember that? And remember what she told you
And
and
the
the
same.
way that she treated you and talked to you. And do you remember how you put your head down like the coward you are and you didn't say anything about that? See, right there, I knew something was wrong. That's how you know when somebody won't stand up for themselves, that's a coward.
Yeah, like when people go down to Brownsville, Texas and talk to you in the fucking park and you fucking stare straight into the fucking ground. Kind of the same fucking thing. Goddamn.
Man. How you going to talk crazy and act like you tough with everybody else, but the people who you should stand up to, you don't? See, you backwards. That's what that other lady over there said too, up there in Michigan. The other one that you were bothering, that you're committing a bunch of felonies towards, right? That you tried to establish a relationship with, but you can't keep a relationship. Yeah, this girl, she doesn't care. She has no standards. So she's a girl, and she tried to create a relationship. She doesn't care who it is, guy, girl, whatever, right? Like a lot of you, because you can't make up your mind about anything because you're a joke and a walking contradiction. So
Guy, girl, everything you say, just because you don't care whose couch it is, if they have a chick with a dick or a dude with tits, you don't care whose couch it is.
completely official, legit in the books. All right. Now again, let's go over, reality. Okay. All these people on this network, they're
Did I
just
fuck
jelly.
that
They
up?
just need some peanut butter for their jelly, and everybody knows it. So now that we know that, we don't got to keep talking about it. Why would I keep talking about, the past because other people can't seem to get over it when these are minuscule events? See, the thing is with people like this, they need attention so bad because they don't even exist. They don't have an identity. Like, no, the truth is people was jealous of me and they just wasn't good enough for me. And they were upset about that. And they were upset that I was successful and I worked hard and I was all the things of which they are not. They are lazy. They're people that no one wants to be around. I'm just being honest. They don't have good hygiene. All the things that they were trying to, these lies they were trying to spread and attach to me with their fake comments and sending out this army of trolls and all that and doing their smear campaign and this slander. Their whole goal, the narcissist, was to make people see me in a negative light, in a light that's not me and not who I am. I have perfect hygiene. I'm a good looking dude. I'm handsome as hell. I smell good. I take care of myself always.
Oh, I
So again,
fucked that
what's
up,
your
didn't
karma?
I?
I'm your worst nightmare. See, what you should have done is walked away and tried to get as far away from me as possible. Because now I'm really, really going to make sure that you have to eat my success every day. Because I know it's so important to you. It bothers you so much that you was willing to commit felonies across state lines. You called Seton Hospital. You called all these. You made tons of false reports, false calls. You've lied on my name a million times. You've tried to put me in situations to compromise my safety.
I'm sorry. I think I fucked up the slider, but I'm just going to roll with it right now. It says I've been live for 20 minutes, so I'm just going to fucking. Where did I fuck up?
Engine that promotes you. You understand what I'm saying? Right, that's fine. You can type whatever and project and tell me what your situation is. But I would never argue reality with somebody who's delusional, right? And that's as far as it goes. No big deal. If that makes you feel better, brother, then hey, I mean, you know, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean, that's fine.
Really?
You see my point?
Still.
No, delusion talk doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything for me. It never has, because people who talk like that, I don't talk to. It doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, they just showed all their cars. They just told, see you backwards. That's what that other let me.
I'm going to jump up a little
All
bit.
you ever did was help me. So don't ever get on the internet again and talk like you're bragging or talk in the third person like you want me to see a comment. Don't play that game. I don't play like that. Be you. You understand? Be mature. You lost, right? And it is what it is. Everything you did backfired and helped me, and it made you look worse, and then you continue to have to face karma for that. No, you're just another narcissist and you're an old grandma, just like the other one is a narcissist. And I mean, she has no self worth and nobody cares about her. She couldn't even hold on to a truck that the ex or whatever, the current boyfriend that no, she was married. Sorry, I think it's her husband, because she has the last name, right? So she was borrowing the truck from dude, right? And she couldn't even hold on to that truck. I think he had to try to take the truck back or whatever, because, like I said, she's irresponsible. And then you're literally we're running around cheating on him behind his back, right? And I mean, technically in front of him, right? So he was mad, right, at whatever. He couldn't control his emotions, right? So he did some sucker stuff, didn't do nothing with me, didn't do nothing to me, right? And you took it upon yourself, oh, I want to immediately go to the internet behind your back. How does that make sense? Why would you try to act like you're dating someone or with someone and then go behind their back and slander their name? Who does that? What kind of clown does that? And those are the individuals that do this stuff. So no one takes you serious. And that individual, like I said, they're an addict. I mean, they're not even functioning. They never worked. You have to depend on that hunchback sister out there in Houston around DFW, right, in order to barely get by and survive. You got out of prison.
What's up,
You did
Ashes?
like
How are you?
what was it, like an 8 month or 8 year bid, because you pulled some crazy stunt with some lady, because obviously she just talked and said something you didn't like, so you committed a heinous, crazy crime. You understand? Like, people are going to stay away from someone like you. Nobody fears you. Nobody thinks that you're tough. People just see that you're unstable, and people tend to get away from instability. You can't misconstrue the two. You're not tough. Nobody's scared of you. You're not scary. You're a coward. And that's what's so crazy is you were trying. I think you were lying about all that too. I think you lied about your charge and everything. You're just not that person. You're not built like that. Then you had your little fake rag. Like, all that stuff is silly. Like, in Houston, you gonna play like that in Houston? Like, no. The only reason that
Ashes, he's running the gambit today of talking about anyone that'll give him fucking 5 fucking minutes where he can sleep in the car, sleep in their couch, sleep anywhere. Anyone that he can fucking crank one out with to be able to sleep on the couch, that's what's going on.
the only reason that people clearly in the street would allow that and not G check you for that, for wearing rags and wherever, is because you wasn't in the hood, right? And you was faking and flogging.
Yeah, he went on about Jenny for a couple hours today.
In front. You understand what I'm saying? And because you a female. So, like, a female, all the dudes are clearly going to look at, and they only have one interest and one goal. So it's like, that was what you was on. Like, you so petty and ridiculous that you don't even have standards, and you talking to dealers or whoever, like the literal scum of the earth, because, well, look in the mirror. What are you? See my point? And you have bad standards, and literally, it's crazy how you talk about homeless, because that's what you all are attracted to. All of them, all them names that I mentioned, all of the aforementioned people, right, who are all criminals and they're all going to prison. right, and serving life sentences for what they've done towards me, every single one of those individuals has some kind of attraction to dudes who are homeless. So that's what it is. That's why you keep saying that. Okay, now I get it. Because you're delusional. So you want me to be homeless because that's all you're attracted to. I get it. Okay. So I don't fit your standards because I'm not
What kind of fucking logic is that?
homeless. I've never been homeless at any
I gotta
point in
hear
my
that again. I'm
35 years.
sorry.
You want me to be to dudes who are homeless. So that's what it is. That's why you keep saying that. Okay, now I get it. Because you're delusional. So you want me to be homeless because that's all you're attracted to. I get it. Okay. So I don't fit your standard.
Those words in that order have never been uttered in the history of mankind that speak English.
Standards because I'm not homeless. I've never been homeless at any point in my 35 years on this planet. So what was the purpose of saying that? See, this is what people do, bro. And look at his name right here. You can see what his name was in the chat. That's crazy, bro. He just admitted that he's an addict. So that's what they do.
Hell, Sartan.
They're functioning, and then they get on here, they do what they're doing, and then they start getting on here, coming to my chat. Yeah, you go to prison for stuff like that, bro. See, this is not a playground. This is my livelihood and my business. If I'm not talking to you, what gives you the legal right to come over here into my business? What? And then the things that you're saying, you're not being respectful. You're not talking the way you talk in reality. So what do you mean? It's like when they get on here and they say, stop crying. Who's crying? I've never cried once in 35 years, pretty much. I'm the toughest man on the planet. Sorry, but what? I've never been that guy. I was never the crier. Other people were. But yet you're crying every day on the internet. Literally. The videos that they started making when they started doing this slander stuff, you could see that they was wiping tears crying because, like I said, all of them are weak individuals, and somehow for some reason they keep on this charade as if it's the thing to do. It ain't the thing to do, Wody. It's the wrong decision to make, and all y'all do is make sad decisions that ain't about nothing, and you ain't getting nothing done, and everything you're doing is a joke. And I mean, you're just going to continue to do the same thing over and over again, time and time again. What do you mean? The fact is, everybody has to do their job. See, that's the reason why people have to keep it pushing. Everybody's got to do their job. Y'all got laws and rules to follow, like everybody. Like I said, I don't care about none of y'all. I don't care how you feel. What? Nobody's got power over me. I do what I want to do. Feel me? So again, I'm right here. Again, I'm going to be challenging everyone every day on here now. And like I said, that energy is not necessary. We're just sitting here chilling, kicking back, enjoying life.
We got 6 in the box versus my 8. We've been here half an hour. He's still going.
And people just want to be free, man. You know, I don't want to have to watch my back all the time. I don't want to have to feel like that. And that's part of the lawsuit, is that these people don't seem to understand. I'm not in prison. I'm out here in the free world. My life.
You're out there in the free world, in the backyard, where the current temperature in Brownsville, Texas right now is 81 degrees. At what time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, let me refresh. God damn it. No, it's still 81 degrees at 2 o'clock in the morning and 85% humidity, and it's going to be raining tomorrow. So we're going to get rain streams from the fucking brickyard where he trains, walking fucking rain streams, and then the backyard campfire rain stream tomorrow should be really fucking good. All right.
Life is beautiful, man, and you're coming over here and bringing an energy that I just don't want around me. You see what I'm saying? And I have that right as a human being. And see, you're coming over and acting like what you're doing is okay, but it's not. It's illegal for that reason, because people deserve, like especially me, I've been through hell, bro. I deserve a break. I deserve rest. I deserve to be left alone, and I deserve to be at peace. And I'm going to be at peace. I promise you.
Peace to peace.
I'm not going to let anybody play with my peace or disturb my peace ever.
Peace.
And that's the thing. I shouldn't even have to stand up to anyone. It should just be a thing. It's my God-given right. So yeah, no, I don't play like that. So again, all the facts are right there. Like I said, you see everything I got costs more than anything that they'll ever buy or have. I mean, stuff that I don't even use anymore or even pay attention to. All of it costs more than anything they've ever had. You know, I paid cash for everything. I don't know what you're saying. If I told you I've made millions.
It's called garbage, Joey. It's called garbage. When you go in your closet and you clear shit out that you haven't even worn in fucking 6 months to a year, it's called garbage.
Every year consecutively, how would you talk to me about money? Why are you saying I need to show you something at any time? I don't play that. I'm not a troll. Why would I need to show you anything? Who are you? Are you my financial manager? I don't understand. Y'all put up doctored fake bank statements. That's a felony. You can't do that. Yeah, y'all, these people have made false claims on fake bank accounts. You can't do that. Just because you're that triggered and impressed in my success that you feel the need to fake it till you make it. Again, what is your purpose? Why are you acting like there's some kind? See, they have a weird relationship with their computer. These are strangers. I'm a stranger to you. Why are you talking to me like you know me? I've never met you.
I know the all the different pornography I have on my computer. I'm confused right now. Fuck.
I don't get that. See, just because somebody meets you in person one time, if they gonna run and tell someone a bunch of lies, why would you believe in those lies, or why would you act like they're real knowing that you've never met this person? That's just silly. Y'all is just on some immature stuff, Woody. So like I said, no, you don't know anything about my finances, and I would never tell you because it's none of your business. I was never trying to prove anything. That's why I've never taken any receipts and put them up here. Oh, I've had everything in the past. I've had deeds, I've had paperwork for everything. I've offered to even put it out publicly, and y'all didn't want to then. So why would you do it now when you're
The typical situation of when you're going to go fight somebody and you have your friend hold your fucking arms around your shoulders and say, "Hold me back," because
argument doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but what? You're not making sense. My business ain't your business. There's your answer. See, now that's a mad,
you're not
uncomfortable
making
conversation when
sense
somebody's
either.
sitting there and they're doing their illegal stalking across state lines, and then they're asking you questions about your business. Like, why would I give you information when it's not going to do anything? It's not going to change anything for me anyways. But why would I do that if your whole objective is, oh, you're upset at how beautiful my life is, and you just don't want to see me doing well, right? So anything I build, you're going to try to do what? Sabotage and dismantle it. See, these are the same people who, when you get a Porsche like I did, $25,000 cash, they want to talk down on it, but they would do anything to drive it. If they met you in person, they would be fake and kiss up and do whatever you asked just so they could ride along with you in the passenger side. Passenger side of the best friend ride, trying to holler at me. That's these people. They're petty and it's pathetic. They're trying to clout chase on the internet. See, what y'all should have done is not clout chase. What y'all should have done is realize the blessing of which was in front of you. And I'm glad you didn't, because you weren't a blessing. And I'm glad I'm way the hell far away from people like you. That's the truth. So again, what do you mean? Like, come on, bro. You're trying to do what you're doing now in front of the whole world. There's everyone has my channel, officials, everybody, and I have a lot of respect and a lot of clout. My clout is real street clout. Clout is in the street. I got clout tokens like nobody's business. So you just got to understand, man, when you want to
Clout choking tokens at Chuck E. Cheese for fuck's
talk crazy, I mean, that works with people who ain't solidified out here, but I am. And that's why you were so mad. Because when I made my comeback, I integrated myself into the community as a communal leader and a community leader out here. And you didn't want to see that from me. It's just anything I do that's positive, you're on some immature stuff and you're an adult. Like, oh, he's doing well. That's so corny, because I don't even think like that. That's why it's so offensive to me, because I'm not on that. I think that's super whack. Like, why are you acting like my goal is your goal? Like, I don't do things that are cute. Let me explain this to you. I'm an actual gangster. My dad raised a monster. I think all that corny stuff is meaningless to me. I deserve to have a normal life. I never had. That's why I take everything so serious with God and Christina, because, hopefully I'll get through what I'm going through physically right now. And hopefully, I made it this far with God. You know what I mean? I expect to keep going. You know what I mean? That's all I can say, but it's hard, man. You know what I mean? Like I told you right now, my rib is displaced. It's right in my sternum, my chest. I mean, it just hurts. It affects my breathing. It ain't easy.
my rib.
And that's part of life. See, it's not me taking a loss. No, what did I do? I did something positive. See, that's why I don't talk to people like this, because every time you talk to them, it's just nothing but negativity. There's nothing real. They're not saying anything that even exists. Like, what's negative about me accomplishing things? Listen, I've lived my dreams. You wish that you could walk in my shoes for a millisecond. You will never wear these Gucci flats. These Gucci shoes cost a couple of $1,000s. Mm-hmm. And they're mine. I own them. So what do you mean? I'm wearing them right now. Gucci shoes. I've shown them to you on the channel. Do you need a better angle? What
Provided to you free by Red Wagon Ministries.
part are you super jealous of so I can rub it in some more? Because you said that I'm not who I am, and I took that very seriously and took it upon myself to make sure I proved all that wrong, and I'm gonna make sure I rub it in your face every single day. Because if you're sending agents like this to be on fake accounts and you're told a whole group to keep following me around the internet, knowing it's illegal, and trying to tell me I'm not who I am, well, then I'm going to continue to stand up to you narcissists publicly. We can do this in front of everyone. I don't care how many people are watching. I am not going to back down to these folks. Understand that, just like I didn't in Green Bay, just like I did anywhere I went. You want to follow me around the internet? Okay, that's cool, but you're going to leave with a frowny face every time when you come over here.
Fuck yeah.
You feel me? See, I don't play like that. I'm a grown man. You understand? You're going to come at me correct. And it's just so crazy, man, that they just don't seem to process reality. They want to pretend like, no, I'm not that guy, bro. So you got the wrong dude, man. I'm not a soft individual. I'm not somebody that anybody would do that with. So, like I said, let's get back and come back to reality. The individuals who are soft here are you. So again, what's goody? Do you have something to say that's positive and real? Contribute to the content. You can't donate because you don't know how to build anything. You don't have any self-respect and you don't respect anyone. You can't donate because you don't have any money, sister, because y'all don't go to work, because you're lazy and you're just laying down all day. What's your excuse?
Because I'm so tired.
You see what I'm going through physically?
So tired.
Hell, I got up and went running and did everything. I don't understand. I did sprints right in front of you. Like, what? Did wind sprints, like all of it. So I just don't understand people, man. You're acting like you're proving a point, but
yeah, you look like a Roomba that was like on its first day at work. That's what you look like.
It's like a bull seeing red. Like I said, I mean, like if I had a little like red flag, I could just wave it, and the bull's just gonna keep running. That's literally what y'all are doing. And they literally get on here and they act like a bull. Like they really act like they're like puffing up and they're super macho. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Why do you type and then you're obviously you're triggered and then you keep telling me as if I care? We don't have a connection like that. I could care less if you was having a full conniption fit. I don't care about you. I'll just tell you straight up. I think you think I'm nicer than I am. I think you have me completely misconstrued and you really think I'm a different person. That's why it's so funny. These people think they know people because they met them one time. No, you don't get it. I'm a chameleon. I showed you what you wanted to see. You've been played. You're 100%. You played yourself. You don't know anything about me. No. That's why y'all went on the internet and then they start doing this disparaging talk, talking about, oh, I'm not strong like I claim to be or I look like. I'm not this person that I say I am. Why would you do that? How would that be a good thing to do or positive thing to do or a cool thing to do? Who does that, bro? Like, honestly, I'm really who plays like that? Like, what? Like, how is a human being supposed to react to that doesn't tolerate disrespect on any level and is an actual gangster? Why would you do that, bro? How is that fair to me or to anyone or even to yourself? You see the point? Like, nah, bro, I'm not going to sit here and play games with people who are failures, bro. You can play that game by yourself. All the games you want to play, I'm okay, bro. If I want to play a game, I'll go buy a board game. You understand? I got games on my phone. I'm okay. See, I already put them on my phone.
Okay. If you're gonna, let me ask you guys in the chat, if you're gonna buy a board game, a board, whether you're bored or not, you're gonna buy a board game and you gotta play it by yourself. Whether it be fucking Battleship, fucking Monopoly, Connect 4, fucking, what would be the easiest game? What would be the funnest game that was made for multiple people that you only had to play by yourself because you're a loser in the backyard? of your mom's house, and you got no other choices.
My phone bill, but you want to continue to sit there and pretend you're talking to me some way. Have you paid your phone? No. Do y'all pay for your Wi-Fi or internet? No, somebody else does. The government does. Your government check. All of you are homeless. What are you talking about? Why do you keep projecting, bro? Why is it necessary that every time I'm going live, you got to come to my chat? Well, I don't understand that. But it's okay, because as soon as we go to court, the lawyer is going to instruct you that you can't come to this chat ever again. This chat's going to be crystal clear once we get this federal lawsuit filed. I'm in no rush. That's what I'm saying. And the fact that you refuse to listen and you just keep on doing it and exacerbate it and have repetitive circular patterns stuck in a loop, all that behavior is going to be documented for the federal lawsuit. The lawyer is going to have a field day. If I tell you to do something, there's no choice. You do what I say. Capiche? Yeah, I'm a boss and I look like a boss. So because I'm good looking, folks, and because I have all these ex-girlfriends, right, who didn't get their way with me, and I didn't bow down, I didn't put up with the way they wanted to treat me, I didn't play no games about nothing.
He's still wanting to fucking suck on Jenny's vagina right now because he's been talking about her all day. Anyone that'll give him a couch right now. This is fucking great.
Because I'm a man and I stood on business and I'm a good man who helped all these folks and they all owe me money. Because I'm a good person and because I was too much to handle and apparently I'm just hot as hell and attractive as hell. Apparently Tyree Sneed is fine as hell because I know I am, right? Because of that, because I'm gifted and God gifted me and I'm stacked, I'm supposed to go through things according to these folks and ex-girlfriends because they're all getting together in collusion because, oh, they're upset because they lost me. And how do you think Christina's going to feel about all that? You think she's going to like y'all? I mean, what say-so do you have in anything? You don't run me. You don't run my estate. You don't run my financial account. You don't run my bank account. You don't run my business here. You don't run nothing. I don't answer to you. If anything, all y'all, everybody answers to me. I do what I want to do. I don't have no connections to people, no nothing. But I'm a dude that keeps it moving and I travel and I go my own way, man. These are straight up stalkers. These are ex-girlfriends and then other people that they've associated with who can't get over me. You need to move on, bro. This is public in front of the whole world, man. I mean, like I said, I want to know, like, what was your degree that you got from Petty University? Please tell me, man. Like I said, I just want to move forward, man. I'm waiting on y'all, bro. Whenever y'all want to stop the games and just let my chat be and let me do my show and let me live my life, you let me know. See, that's the thing. You just continue and you just won't move on. It's odd behavior, man. You understand? There's not a choice for someone. I mean, if somebody just keeps on, appearing.
Joey, this is where I need to explain something to you because we know you're watching. And we know you know about the Red Triangle's Hill Sartan. This is not going to stop. It's not going to stop. It's not. It's not going to stop. Do I have to write a song about not going to stop? It'd be like a fucking Rocky song or some shit like that. Joey, we're not going to stop sniping you. Get over it.
Hearing popping up in a chat on YouTube, there's nothing I can do about that. You know what I mean? You could say ignore it. Nah, it's impossible to ignore something on a YouTube chat on your own show. See, these people, they want to judge like y'all do with everything. You want to have your little opinion. You're not entitled to your opinion with me. Understand that. I don't need your opinion. I didn't ask. None of you could walk in my shoes for a millisecond. I want y'all to try doing this for a career and then come talk to me. I handle this better than anyone. There is no one who can go through what I go through. Never. Y'all are silly as hell. And like I said, I will hand you this phone and you can try to do this and see how easy it is. When you got people sitting here and they're taking advantage of the fact that they're hiding behind computers and phones so they get to talk a different way because, like I said,
I'm not hiding. I have actually cameras, multiple cameras, microphones, Sticky's out there making music. He's creating interviews that you watch. It's not going to stop.
In reality, people would never talk to me like that. People are going to talk to me with respect. See what I'm saying? So like I said, no, I'm going to analyze everything. I'm going to go over every little detail and I'm going to get paid to do it and I'm going to make money. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself and saying, no, these are my boundaries and you will respect me. That's not something people should have to push for or ask for. It's not a pressing matter, man. That's something that every human being deserves. See, like I said, these people, they took it upon themselves to act this way online. This is not how.
All right, we are 45 in. We are 20 minutes behind, and he's still rolling.
These people act. Everything they saying is about them. See, you're acting like you have a voice. You don't have a campaign with me. Y'all don't have a voice. You ain't got no magazine outlet, no nothing. You're just some random fan that nobody knows, all y'all, that just running their mouth. You understand? No, I'm sensitive to energies. I can feel energies, bro. Y'all need to change your energy like I told you before. Like I kept saying when I was up there in Green Bay. You need to change that energy, Wody. Be real with yourself, man. You feel me? That is not you. You feel me? And it's because all these people is fugazi and they fake. Like I said, they false flag and they false claiming. They not G'd up. They not gangsters. They don't come from.
All right, listen up. I hear some emotion coming. I hear some emotion coming. Possibly tears.
My walk. They not me. I've never been a poser. I ain't never been somebody that faked it till I make it or kicked anything I wasn't about. I'm not even a human being. I don't even do no talking. What do you mean? See, this is the thing. When you do what you doing, that's super petty because you know I'm like Superman and you trying to really run a smear campaign on Superman. That's exactly the same thing that they had to do with him in the movie with Superman, did they not? Same thing. Newspapers, tabloids, they do the same thing with Batman. They got to start saying negativity, things that aren't there. This world is just, it's a joke, man. It's sick. Why not just let things be, bro? Why not just let people live their life and be happy? And that's it. If they not talking to you and they don't want to talk to you, that's their human right. Let people be, bro. You understand? And this is what's wrong with the world. And this is why literally we have all these things that happen, all these crazy incidents, all these crazy news stories happen because of folks like this, because of narcissists that just have some pressing matter they're triggered upon and they can't let it go. And they can't be a man or woman about it and just say how they feel one time and then keep it moving. Okay? No, you're not going to follow me around the internet. I ain't got nothing to do with you. You need to move on. You understand? I'm a grown man. And like I said, my maturity, it just continues to put these fools in their place. It continues to prove that what they on is not real, that their position is not real. Feel me? Like I said, man, I just want to be left alone, bro. You understand? Like, nah, bro. It's just odd, man. I've never met somebody that just really keeps running their mouth like a teleprompter for like years. I'm talking like it's been decades. That's crazy, bro. For people who run their mouth a lot, you ain't had no success. That's what's so crazy. You do so much talking, but every time you talk, you see me go make tons of money, and y'all won't work for one day. That's crazy, son. I'm here lining checks as we speak. I'm getting paid to talk as we speak, little homie. See what I'm saying? This is my business. This is my livelihood. I don't ever repeat myself. I tell people one time and that's it. And they know. And they do what I tell them. I'm a boss. I'm not these other folks, bro. Don't ever try to compare me. That's why I can't stand when so-called women be talking about dudes. There ain't no such thing as a dude. Any dude don't compare to me. I'm a superhuman. See, that's the thing that with all
I'm a dude trying to play a dude that's not a dude.
these ex-girlfriends, the reason why they so pressed about the matter and upset is because it proves they were the problem. It proves that all y'all wasn't good enough for me. That's something you worried about. I'm not in my feelings. I ain't worried about nobody in my past. I moved on and left them people behind me.
Then why have you been talking about chicken legs for the last 3 hours?
In the dust. Didn't think twice. None of them. All the people you're naming. The Roxy Orocho, all of them. She got exposed and I think her business got shut down because she was doing a bunch of illegal stuff in there. And that should have been prison time. But like I said, that's corruption too. And I'm sure that she was doing the same thing y'all do. That's what all this is about. That all them people, like I said, clearly their habits were disgusting and whatever and illegal. Right? Like just because you're around people doesn't mean you know what they do. A lot of people have secret things that they do. You know what I mean? Secret addictions, especially with narcissists. Right? So again, what are you talking about?
My secret,
It literally was in one of the social media things.
my
The
secret
name
addiction.
that they were using, right? Use that word, addictions. So you're admitting it, telling on yourself. Like that's
Next
crazy,
song
bro.
coming up, my
You understand?
secret addiction.
And I found out, I started seeing it come to light when we be wherever, when we would be in the club, the truth would come out. Like, come on, bro. Y'all is sad, man. Y'all is sad, bro.
My
And look at
secret
it.
addiction.
Everybody suffers because of their neglect, because they don't care about their kids, none of them, right? Because they can't raise them, right? And everybody has to go through all this nonsense because you want to brainwash everybody and try to play these games and teach people that good people aren't good people and all this nonsense. What? See, these people, they all got like the same issue going on. None of them make any sense. I don't care about that. I don't know you. I mean, this is you two, man. What's the point of all that?
I
don't get it.
didn't see Candy's diaper.
Like I said,
I didn't.
I'm here to say the truth. I'm gonna continue to speak the truth. Like I said, I just released these street ball videos. I mean, anytime I play ball, man, I'm gonna look good on camera and get my money. I mean, it's just that simple, right?
I just released, dude. The last time you picked up a basketball was what, 4 or 5 months ago?
There, that just made me more money for the check. Oh, let me check the check total real quick. Hold up.
Check total. Drum roll, please. Where's really? Drum roll. Come on.
Yeah, so we already up over 127 bucks, bro. So we almost to 128 bucks. That's almost 130. And today is what? The 20th? Yeah, so we still got like 10 more days, bro, for me to line this check up, and we already almost to 130. Told you. And they mad, coach, because I'm getting
10 days. 10 days. They pay out on the 21st to the 26th. So that means he's going to get, he thought he was going to get paid in June and he's not. So it's going to July. So that's April, May, June, July. That's going to be 4 months. So we go July, August, September, October, November. We got to do what we can here for the cause to make sure that this check that he's working on is his last fucking check for the rest of the year. Happy birthday, fucking Joey.
money. See, like I said, they don't want to see me eating. They don't want to see me doing nothing. Well, I'm eating good right now. I'm all right. I'm eating. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thizzle. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's about to get impossible and hard pretty soon around the corner here. But I just have to try to make it through. I don't have a choice. Hopefully we get some blessings and something good happens in the meanwhile. But I mean, I just got to do the best I can to get through, you know, to this next month until I get to my next check. It's going to be hard as hell. Could be impossible. I mean, I don't know.
Let's hear it again. Let's do that. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again.
Best I can to get through, you know, to this next month until I get to my next check. It's going to be hard as hell. Could be impossible.
I got to hear it one more time for the class.
A choice. Hopefully we get some blessings and something good happens in the meanwhile. But I mean, I just got to do the best I can to get through, you know, to this next month until I get to my next check. It's going to be hard as hell. Could be impossible. I mean, I don't know. I got to do what I got to do to try to make sure that I'm going to make sure I'm eating and that I'm doing what I need to do. I don't care what I got to do, bro. You know, survival is survival. See, that's the thing. I'm not you. So call it what it is. No, it's not that I'm struggling. It's that y'all won't do your part and do your job. That is your job to donate to me. You're not doing your part. You're dropping the ball as usual. This is the same reason why with all them ex-girlfriends, right? Half the reason why I left was because of that, because none of them hold their end of the bargain. None of them could hold their own weight. They was all failures. And I was the one who was always.
You called the cops and talked to the cops because your girlfriend didn't want to have anything to do with you anymore and complained about being abandoned. Fucking loser.
Always have to pay for everything and nothing was ever equal. That's reality. I had to take care of everybody. You get tired of doing it. Like, that's the thing. I deserve what I'm getting. Christina's going to take care of me. That's what I deserve. Like, I'm going to take care of her, but she's taking care of me financially. That's what I deserve. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have somebody who's going to treat me right and take care of me financially and support me and say, hey, you can have a break as long as you want. You can chill and rest and relax. Because I'm telling you, that's what it's going to be. I'm going to chill, man. I ain't even trying to work.
I deserve to have a woman pay for everything that I need to do, and I don't have to do a goddamn thing. That's just fucking mind-boggling, my guys.
There's no point. I need a break, bro. Like, that's not even in question. That's a guarantee. I'm not going to be working all the time. I'll do this. I'll do my job here because this don't feel like work. But work for other people? Hell no. I'm just telling you straight up. I'm not doing that again for anyone and nothing. For what? Why would I do that when I deserve a break? No, I'm going to make sure I'm treated like a human being. Always. That's the thing. I got self-respect. I know my limits, my boundary. I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I know my worth. I'm going to get my worth regardless, homie. Hear that and understand that, bro. What I say goes, man. I'm the leader. I'm the ruler of this universe. So like I said, these people, they jealous and mad and wish they could be me. Yeah, but you didn't just break and set 4 world records. You see the point? See, while you running your mouth, you want to talk about this and that. Man, breaking world records, do you understand that can pay me millions of dollars? I can get new estates, new mansions, new homes, new buildings just off that money. You feel me? So it is what it is. You understand? All right. So all I do here is I document that. Doesn't make me feel any way because I already know what you're on. And I already know you're just going to type something that doesn't make coherent sense. And you're going to speak on things you know nothing about. You never met my father. So it is what it is. Like I said, you need to focus on what your issues are, and I'm not going to go over them. Like I said, you're being repetitive. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. See what I'm saying? Conversations can just be had one time and then you can go your own way. Again, what you're doing is public. There is officials watching it. This channel is being monitored. So, like I said, I've never seen a group of individuals like this that they want to act like they're being crazy. You're not being crazy. You're just not being smart. See what I'm saying? Yeah, all this is being looked at, bro. I can guarantee the FBI and the feds, they can't miss this. They're going to have to investigate all this. You understand? I guarantee it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? See, these people, they can't even help themselves. Like, listen, I understand that you jelly of me. I understand that you wish you looked like me. I mean, if I looked like you, I'd probably want to look like me too. Right?
Yeah, Weekend. He finally caught up to that, or we finally caught up to that. That was funny. I caught it too.
I understand that you wish you were in shape like me because you're nowhere close. I understand. I mean, real talk. If I looked like the green ghost thing from Ghostbusters, I mean, what was his name? I probably.
Yep. Because the average, goddamn,
wouldn't be too happy either. Right? If I resembled like a blimp, I probably wouldn't be too happy either. Anything else? I mean, if I looked like I had a whole bunch of gumballs in my mouth every time I talk or take a selfie for YouTube, well, you can see how miserable you are.
Did he just say, if I look like I have a bunch of balls in my mouth?
In your little beady eyes, right? Hey, you're jealous and it's uneventful over there for you and you have no money. The people you talk to are literally a walking cigarette. What? All them people talk like they have an identity. I've never met you. I don't know who you is. We're not part of the same sectors or part of the same business. What are you talking to me for? That's the thing. They really keep typing themselves. That person, I have got people who are delusional having full conversations with themselves. When Tommy Sotomayor had his fake run, did he sit there and talk to y'all and be personal? Or did he just say the same thing, that there was people talking to themselves, there was people doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and he kept getting away from them, right? See, I'm in the same position, but this fame is real. This success is real. His was fake. So you got to understand, I'm a celebrity. I have to speak publicly. I'm going to speak publicly. I mean, with that, hey, it comes a lot of different territory. People react different ways. People do different things. Some people go to great lengths because they just want to pretend. But the thing is, I'm not Tommy Sotomayor, bro. I'm a real tough, real man. And I'm not here to go through nothing, nor will I. I'm not going to endure nothing. You understand? You all have to endure my success. You see the point? I'm not running from people. See, he was bouncing around. He didn't have nothing. He was having to what was it? He was house sitting for people. He didn't have no home. He's been homeless forever. He still is. So what do you mean? He basically lives in a closet, like the Grouch. I'm living in a closet. So what are you talking about? See, like I said, when you speak, you got to make sense. My father was amazing. My father raised a real man. I mean, I'm totally thankful to my father. So thank you. Right. So it is what it is. All right. Documented. Right. All that stuff does nothing for me, brother. You're not talking to me. You receive no response. Anything that you do is documented, and it's that simple. See, like I said, they continue the same thing over and over again. Right. That right there is a felony. And that's an illegal statement. Why is that necessary? Because I'm a public figure. See what I'm saying? And they do it and they think that they're doing something that bothers me. I don't care about nothing you talking about. Like I said, it makes no sense. So continuing on with what I was saying, you're just going to ignore folks like that and their nonsense. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a teacher for the public. I educate the public, right? I do my thing. And like I said, these people, they want to do these things and commit these felonies like they just did. And I have it documented. So there's nothing you can do. You understand? Because I have all the evidence on the crimes you're committing. See what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, it's just a waste of my time. Because see, what I'm saying is they want to do these things, but they don't know what it's like being on the other end of that. Nah, bro. Miss me with all
that. All right. I got to comment on the cigarette thing. Walking cigarettes, for anyone out there that has smoked, like myself, multiple times and quit, and smoke again, cigarettes, and fucking over 6 years past again, smoking cigarettes or Swisher Sweets or whatever it may be, inhaling. When you quit and then you start again, and you get in your vehicle or whatever it may be, and you smell that again, can't do it anymore. Ugh, not even an interest. Although I have started multiple times in my life. I know for sure this time I'll never smoke fucking nicotine again. Who cares? Nobody asks me for that information.
So, like I said, it'll just be straight gray rock method every time as I'm doing. They won't get a response. They won't get a reaction, no nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something. The people who do that type of stuff, what you talking about, all that commenting and typing you're doing, y'all couldn't withstand what I have. You couldn't endure what I have. You don't know what it feels like on this end when you're doing that. So, like I said, you do whatever you want. Don't come talk to me. I've made that perfectly clear. You heard me. So yeah, like I said, so if you heard me, you got to do what I say, right? Okay, exactly. So I'm a public figure. You don't have any way, right, of doing anything concerning me. What you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to listen. There's no need for that. You see what I'm saying? So again, like I said, we continue to win every day. And you know where I'm at all day, every day. I'm on camera for you. See what I'm saying? So like I said, these people, you just contradicted yourself. See, you're not making any sense. Why are you so focused on that? You keep talking about people's homes. What does my home have anything to do with my job? See, you're not making no sense, brother. You understand? No, those two have nothing in common, bro. Me going live, what does that have to do with my home? Right, because you're trying to play a game and
all right. Me going live, what does that have to do with my home? That's because you're sitting in a fucking chair in your backyard. Let's dial it back just a little bit.
People, you just contradicted yourself. See, you're not making any sense. Why are you so focused on that? You keep talking about people's homes. What does my home have anything to do with my job? See, you're not making no sense,
no home,
brother.
You have no job.
You understand? No, those two have nothing in common, bro.
Nothing.
Me going live,
not a goddamn thing, because they don't fucking exist.
That have to do with my home, right? Because you're trying to play a game in front of the entire public. That when I go live and I live stream and I do my career and my job, you're looking for a way, right, to try to get me to be silent or be quiet. Why? Why would I be quiet? Why don't I turn it up a notch? You understand? See if it's bothering you. Clearly, you just said I was homeless. Then you asked me if I was at my home. How does that make sense? See, this is a debating platform. See, what you're doing is not allowed on this platform. So you need to get off YouTube. See the point? No, YouTube is just a platform for people to come and feel safe and enjoy themselves. And we're going to continue to make sure that's what it is. Feel me? There's nothing you can do, baby. Mm-hmm. Easy. Federal indictment. Common sense. So yeah, like I said, so you can see, right? If you pay attention, right? Like I said, there's nobody who could do my job and withstand that type of stuff. It's not necessary. It's not needed. So every time that I talk, come on, bro. I don't even let people interrupt me while I'm talking, no matter where I'm at. See what I'm saying? No, I'm a tough guy. Trust me. There's nobody who has any way to silence me. And see, that's the thing. When you challenge an authority and you hiding behind a screen and all that, you're looking for a reaction. Yeah, you're trying to get people upset and agitated because you just don't like the fact that I'm building a future. Let me explain something to you. There's nothing you can do that's ever going to get me to be quiet. There's nothing you can do to me, period. Oh, I'm free and I'm good. I'm set for life. Yep. I have several homes. Always will, always have. My business ain't your business. Again, what does that have to do with the matter at hand and what we're discussing, sir? See, I'm a radio show host. You're jealous of me. Good. That's where you should be. If there's not people who jealous of you, you doing something wrong. They always told me if you don't have haters, you doing something wrong. I got plenty of them. So yeah, you mad at my home, you mad at my mansion, my estate, you mad at my buildings, billions in equity, you mad at everything I got. Stay mad. You feel me? Lash out, Narky.
The only thing I am mad about is that we have not had a goddamn chair reveal yet. And that's really starting to fucking piss me off. Where I'm ready to just rip this table out right now and say, fuck this shit. I'm done. Until somebody shows it to me.
I don't care what you do. Feel me? Like, what? But yet these people, they all wanted to build a career on this network, but they can't. See? Yeah, see, these people are so predictable. They thought that these tactics were going to work. You've repeated yourself 8 million times. Has it ever worked? You've already said what you just said 8 million times. You're not doing anything. You just keep on repeating nonsense. See, they think repeating nonsense is a formula. I got news for you. It's not. That's why we keep progressing and leaving you the hell behind. That's why we keep progressing and making more money and getting all this paper and letting this paper stack. This is why my next check's already $130. Like I said, you're not talking to me. You're not being
How much was it? Like 10 minutes ago? $124? Almost.
Respectful. You're not coming at me in a way that's humane. So I'm not talking to you at all. You can type whatever you want. You just won't receive a response. Me seeing it, it doesn't bother me. I don't care what you say, man. You can type anything in that little box. I've heard it all, done, seen it all. What are you talking about, bro? I came up a lot harder than that, bro. I've heard way worse than what you talking about. You feel me? I'm not here to participate in games. I'm the Batman. I don't do Joker.
All this because somebody typed shake a can on the side of the road like the bum you are, and Kimberly inherits the house. This is your daily reminder. That's it. And now here we are. I got to do this for hours because 3 fucking
for stuff. You answered your own question. Everything you say is a rhetorical question. Like, learn how to conversate, bro. Like, what's up? What's the pressing issue? Tell me, is it the 530 on my wrist? Is it the chain that cost $1,000? Because I'm gonna keep rubbing it all in. Like I said, I got a $4,000 TV. I'm not hiding from nobody. You know exactly where I'm at every day. You know exactly what I'm doing. What do you mean? I televise my life. See, this is the thing.
I would be embarrassed if I actually admitted I spent $4,000 on a TV.
Want to always act and talk in a way that doesn't make sense, but I ain't talking to you. Nah, if I don't agree to speak to you, you ain't getting a word in edgewise with me. So why should I have to sit here?
Dutchy, go to sleep. It's your shift.
And endure anything because I'm successful and I'm winning, bro. You need to be fair, man. Straight up, you need to be fair, bro. Give me the same rights that everybody else has in this country. You need to see that you're trying to take advantage. Why you don't control my civil rights? Those are my human rights, bro. Every other person, though, they do a podcast and they trying to make it, but you ain't telling them none of this stuff. You ain't talking to them subliminally, doing intermittent communication. Are all these corrupt folks? Are they letting them do that to anyone else? No. But me, oh, it's all good. But they seeing it right in front of them because all of them have the channel. Come on, bro. Y'all can't even make this stuff up, man. Y'all so unfair. It's unreal. Like I said, all it does is give me a pat on the back. Y'all just cannot stand to see the white man succeed. I don't care about nothing you talking about. I don't care what you do. What is any of that going to do to me? Not a thing. What? You don't have access to me like that, man. I'm inaccessible to the public completely.
What did he say?
See what I'm saying? I'm a legend, bro.
What's up, halfway?
So, like I said, why is that your objective when you log on the internet? Like, that's guaranteed prison time. Why don't you just come on the internet and be a normal person and let's talk to normal folks? I want to talk to the people who are happy. I want to talk to the people who work jobs, who actually work. Yeah, you don't. I want to talk to the people who know how to build the future. I want to talk to the people who are here to learn from me and going to treat me right. See, when you...
I want to learn from the people that are good.
Stay in a vibration of love, they can't touch you. When you got God with you, they can't touch you. Those are demons. I don't tolerate Satan. I'm not going to tolerate nothing you talking about. What? Anything sent my way, I'm not accepting. What are you talking about? See, I'm a human being. So see, you ain't making no sense because what you saying don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like I said, because you're upset, right? Right, because I was spot on about every fact that I've stated today, and my show, it got underneath your skin. I'm doing my job, baby. Look at him, how mad I get him. See, my job is to get you to lash
out. Oh, man, he's getting fucking emotional right now.
Out. So you're telling me I shouldn't do my job. You see how contradictory you are? Because you're a walking contradiction, brother. This is why you never got a record deal. This is why you'll never have any success. This is why you'll never be me. This is why you'll never be wealthy. This is why you'll never be rich, boy. This is why you'll never be a gangster. None of y'all. This is why you'll never have anything. Well, I got it all. Because you're a coward. You're scared of going out there in the world and dealing with the real world. These people hide inside, folks. They sheltered. The whole world listening to me. I ain't talking to you. Who is you? You're not even a fan. You're just a nobody. Don't even have an identity, huh? Imagine having to spend your time in chat rooms for decades and you still irrelevant. What channel do you have? Do you have a person? Are you a radio personality on here? No, right? Okay. What makes you think you could talk to me? I'm supposed to not have a chat room because, oh, you're in your feelings and you want to keep on, trying to talk in a light that you know what that is and you're not talking to me. Just talk to me as a human being, brother. If you have a pressing matter, you feel some way, go ahead and let it off your heart, get it off your chest, say how you feel. I'm willing to listen. See, I'm a human being. I treat people with respect, even people like you who have none for themselves or anybody else. See, I'm a professional. See, I have a career. See, I've trained people for years. I've made plenty of money training. I do physical training, digital and in person. You don't know anything about me. You weren't around me. So what do you mean? If you don't know me, I mean, why are you acting like you're talking to me? I never met you. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, you don't think that's weird? They're gonna let you know how weird it is when we get to court, because they're gonna say, like, you do realize you've never met this guy. He did nothing to you. Again, so like I said, these people, they want to make it like they want to take my show and they want to manipulate the content into being about that stuff, but there's nothing going on. See, you got to give it up at some point and just throw in the towel and walk away. It's called surrender. You lost. You got to give up, man. At some point, you got to give up. At some point, you got to just realize there's nothing you can do. I'm going to stay succeeding. I'm going to stay on land grabbing, right? Just like I created Gorilla State. All that stuff was my ideas, my concepts. I still got the icon on one of these StreamYards. See the point? So again, at the end of the day, there ain't nothing nobody can tell me that's going to get me off of YouTube. That shouldn't be your objective. See, your objective should be watching YouTube as an innocent person that's trying to learn something. See the point? See, YouTube has no place, right, for any of that. This ain't the place, brother. See the point? That's all. And these are people, they want to act like they're viewers or fans. You're not a viewer or a fan. You don't participate on this platform within the rules and the way you're supposed to. Everything you're talking about has nothing to do with...
Really was reluctant to send you that link because at this point in the day, I'm highly disappointed in you, Sticky.
Sheriff, hey guys, I'm in the backyard right now, and I'm on a lawn chair streaming. I have to be kind of quiet in case my mom hears me. But I just wanted to know if anybody has a couch I could possibly frequent and sleep on here and there.
The reason I'm mad at you is not the fact that you had to go take care of family things, is that the matter of the fact that you don't understand the task. Is if you're fucking willing to snipe, that I got to come in and sacrifice going from a 52 snipe stream to a 53, where I have to cut it in half and go do a 52.5 fucking stream to cover your half of the day. I got to put you on my back.
Sheriff, you're just mad, jelly, and envious of my 530 on my wrist. As I said, guys, if anybody has a couch for me to crash on and frequent for a while, all I need is for you guys to give me some food here and there. You know, I can take the crusts of your bread. So fucking doesn't take much to get me happy, guys. Wicked, can I come stay with you, please? Hey, Candy's headlights. I think you're pretty cool. I've seen you on the internet once or twice. You think you could give me a couch?
Don't think your accent is not going to take away from my anger.
I'm sorry.
Do you think I'm fucking around? I am not.
Honestly, dude, the truth is, when I got home, I was fucking starving, and I ate, and then I got a blah 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 from Lady Nightmare and a you know what, and I fucking fell asleep, dude.
Did you make your you know what face?
Yeah, I did the you know what face. Fuck yeah, dude. You know what's up.
It'll cost me. No, you're supposed to pay for me. I paid my phone bill, Wiccan. What the fuck? You ain't see none of y'all paying your phone bills.
We
What are
doing
you
work,
talking
son.
about?
We doing work, son. 15.
Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that Christina is actually on her way to save me, and when she does, I'm gonna put that bitch in a cage.
Well, at this point, it's a
fucking
race
choke her.
whether it's going to be Jenny or Christina.
Oh yeah, he wants Jenny back. That's a fact.
Jan is back. Jan is back.
Can you imagine your last piece being from Jenny and just drought after that? How low of a level do you have to be on?
Just
I gotta
dry
feed
hump.
you Casers. I could take one for the team. Cakesters on the house. Let's go.
Yeah, with the class. All right, we got what do we got? We got about 15 minutes left. It is currently 1:45 in Pacific time. Hopefully he doesn't fire another one up. I am not doing that again. I am not doing that again.
Real quick.
Yep.
Message from our sponsor.
Just to let you know, gmailloveconnection.com, you can have your very own catfish girlfriend that you could berate and abuse constantly. With gmailloveconnection.com, your catfish girlfriend will continue to provide for you texts here and there now and then after you abuse them verbally. And they will never, ever stop. You can send them whatever you like. Hundreds of texts. Abusive, mentally, physically, spiritually, cosmically. And that bitch will just keep on coming. GmailLoveConnection.com. Sponsored by Sheriff Gonson and Sticky Six. Use your promo code Sheriff Gonson for 20% off. Thank you.
What do you think? Pretty good.
GmailLoveConnection.com.
I hate every single one of you guys.
Well, what we're doing here. I'm going to have my fun in front of you whether you like it or not. You can call whoever, do whatever. I could care less. But I'm going to have my fun in front of you, and I'm going to make my money. See, that's the thing. You trying to do things as if, oh, that's supposed to have me stop going live. Stop doing my live streams. Like, you that petty?
Say what?
Oh, Blue said that you need some peanut butter, and so I said that you're mad jelly.
And they are. Man, that's pathetic, bro. And yet the whole world's listening. You exposing yourself.
Oh, hell yeah, Wiccan.
What? And people don't know you and never will because you don't have an identity.
Cakester coming
That's
up
why
for
no
Wiccan.
one will remember
you
your name,
Open your
like Kelly
mouth.
said.
Say, ah.
Right? Who do you got to watch? Me. You got to watch me live my beautiful life, baby. You got to watch me eat good pizza, eat good food. You got to watch me go out. I was in Minneapolis at all the best restaurants, eating the best food money can buy. What are you talking about? Why is it always about the I'm supposed to do something now for you, but you don't carry
nonsense.
food around on you or cars or homes? That don't make no sense. See, you want to
Yes,
ignore
well.
everything I did. I went and traveled. I've been living my life all these years in front of you. I gave you plenty to be jealous of. Watch the videos, brother. What?
Be
I'm not
jealous,
in
bitches.
Minneapolis right now. I ain't traveling right now. I'm not in Atlanta right now. What do you mean? I'm not hiding from nothing and nobody. What's goody?
Sorry, I
What?
had to
Goody.
go walk back up to the counter to get myself another tray of Cece's pizza.
Yeah.
You upset
What?
because I'm retired? I'm 35 years old. That makes sense. I'm about to be 36. I'm retired,
Cece's,
brother.
motherfucker.
And I make good money doing what I do here, educating people like you on how they should be, because you got it all messed up. You got everything backwards. You need God. That's what you need.
Fuck yeah.
You ain't teaching me or showing me nothing. Believe me, you. I got a lot more life experience than all y'all put together. See the point? And it's the same way I talk to you in person. No, what you need to do is learn how to act. What you need to do is learn that you can't be lazy and get success and then take other
See,
people's
that's where
success
you're
from
fucking
them
up.
and make it yours. That's not how it works. You need to
You
learn
gotta
how
carry a
reality
car
works,
around.
Hoss.
Hoss.
What? Who's mad?
I'm sorry, but what?
Huh? You hear me laughing. I ain't mad. I'm in a good mood. This a man.
Hero.
So you can't handle a man. That's what's so funny about all this.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you got an issue with somebody being a man, but then you want to talk about
so
so-called
scared.
women. If so-called women have an issue with a man, then guess what? They don't like men. Ooh, told you, coach. What? Next. Look, I'm going in on them. Look how silent they get. Owned. Drops mic. Easy, bro. It's easy money, man. Like I said, listen, if I ain't talking to you, you don't need to talk to me,
He
man.
gets them all
It's
backwards.
just that simple. If you ain't positive, I don't want you in my chat. I'm gonna block everything that ain't true and ain't positive. You all talk to yourself. Who believes anything you're saying? Who agrees? Nobody. You don't have a following. So miss me with what you talking about. Y'all want to bank on these followings like followings matter? Okay, well, I got a following. The whole world agree with what I'm saying. Every statement I made, the world already vouched for. That's why my music went worldwide. The world loved my music. You can't stand every time I release a track, right? Because you're like, man, that was fire. Every time. They all be listening to these tracks like it's religiously, but they want to tell me, it's no good. Well, how you going to say that, but you listening to it all the time? Like I said, they hate to love me, coach. It's a walking contradiction.
The fact he's from
I don't need
Texas
that,
and
brother.
doesn't
I got
know how
real
to
love
say
in my
that
life.
Wiccan says
People
a lot.
care about me. Feel me? See, I don't know you. I'm not in your circumstances. See, they all in dilapidated circumstances. Everything is a mess for them. Right, because you're getting your karma. Everything for you is your karma. It's all your fault. You're to blame.
He's right.
So like I said, if I'm not talking about you or to you, what business do you have speaking to me? You don't got to make fake accounts and do all that, brother. Is it that serious? Well, apparently it is, right? Right. They can't handle the fact that people are not only doing better than them, but better than everybody.
Doing that.
They can't handle the fact that I outdid the entire Illuminati and the entire government. They can't handle me on a panel, and they can't handle me in reality. They just can't handle Tyree Sneed at all because I'm a boss. I'm too much for everybody. Anything else? Like I said, I wasn't raised to talk tough hiding behind a computer and a phone. I think that's fugazi and fake as hell. Yes. And I think that everybody agrees. So how does that make you feel and look? Hoss.
He's already done
I ain't
another
talking
stream.
behind no phones.
No fucking way, Downreach. Seriously? Let me check real quick.
Here, put the big face up.
Hold up. Which one?
Whichever. It's so scary. It's scary. He's scary. Get him out here.
Oh, he did do another one.
He looks scary. Sheriff, get him out here. Big boy. Get out here.
Son of a bitch. And
So
all right, we're gonna crank it up. Let's go crackhead speed. Let's go buck and a quarter.
Let's crank it out, yeah.
Let's go buck and a quarter.
Oh yeah, let's crank it up more.
It makes me horny a buck and a quarter.
Computers. I'm out here in these streets every day.
Center.
I'm easy to see and easy to find.
Fake
Everybody know that.
range.
What I was a gangster before all this, and I'll be a gangster through and through and after it. I'm gonna be the same dude whether you like me or not. You ain't gotta like me, bro, but you don't know me. So that's the thing. I don't let people talk crazy to me. If you knew anything about me, you would have known that. Mm-hmm.
I think he
And I've
knew,
proved
but
it a
he's
million
afraid
times.
to operate it.
So like I said, bro, I've been in Dallas, bro, in the toughest, roughest ghetto parts of Dallas. If I can make it through that, trust me, people on here, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing for me. Dallas a rough city, homie. You don't know me.
Real
You feel me?
quick,
That's my
Sheriff.
thing. They want to proclaim
This is a good
fake
comment
toughness.
she puts up. And you guys, I consider you guys friends now, so I'm just going to go ahead and admit it. When I was a kid and I used to go to pump up the bike tire, did anyone else have a fear that it might explode?
No.
Anyone? No.
When I was
Not
a
at
kid,
all?
I didn't even think about tires or inner tubes or anything like that.
I always compared it with like a balloon. And I always thought if I pump this bitch up too much, what if it explodes in my face and pops my eyeball out or something? But that's when I was little. I believe personally, Wiccan, that Joey's 36 years old or whatever the fuck. And he still believes that if he goes to pump up the air in his tire and does it by himself, it's just going to fucking explode and take him out. It's just a theory.
But yet when they talk to the tough guy,
well, he was frightened by a dragonfly.
Right.
Yesterday.
and the savage and the gangster, they want to
the
downplay
fuse
my
box.
gangster.
Okay,
You don't adjust
same.
my gangster. You don't tell me what my levels of gangster are. See the point? So you want to act like it's all fun and games, right? While you try to remain anonymous and yet you want to play with people and what they're doing. That's cowardly.
Okay, Weekend. I'm gonna touch on that subject a little bit. I was in the service and like electronics I know about and shit like that. I was fucking jump starting the battery, and I hate going to personal shit when we're just fucking sniping. But what the hell, we're here. We're all family. We all family. I was getting my fucking battery jumped on my car by my ex-wife's boyfriend.
Huh.
And I was putting the fucking things on the fucking things in my battery, and we turned it over, and the battery exploded right in front of me, right in front of my face, my shirt, my pants, everything, burned holes through it all. It burns on my skin and shit like that. I'm gun shy. If I have a low battery, that's like PTSD shit right there. Because I mean, I'm not scarred in the face or anything like that, but it burned through my clothes. I mean, a couple scars on my arms, but nothing to worry about. But that being said, doing that and putting things on batteries anymore, I mean, that's a loudness that'll fucking frighten the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Did it burn holes through your stomach and abdomen like me?
It didn't get that quite far in. No.
Oh,
It did not.
you didn't do it right. You could have had an excuse to why people should donate to you for the rest of your life.
Sheriff go boom.
I have a hole.
These are the people who get made fun of. These are the people who went to the club and got rejected. These are the people who in prison, right? Everybody basically owns and runs and tells what to do. These are not brave people. I'm the brave heart. So what is a coward going to tell a brave heart? A coward can't tell nothing to scare a brave heart. Like I said, we don't need to be going over this time and time again. You could just...
I do have to add, though, the jeans, though, after the acid from the battery burned holes through the fucking jeans, people pay like $200 fucking bucks for jeans like that.
Dude, I saw, that's fucking stupid.
Hey, I kept wearing
Buy a pair of jeans
and
cut them yourself.
Yeah. Or just fucking drop battery acid on you.
Find something better to do, man. If I'm not talking to you, find something to do. You don't know any way to build? You got plenty you can build, brother. You're homeless. Y'all don't have jobs. You ain't got nothing to do. I mean, you have plenty of time to grab a book. Go to Barnes & Noble and grab a book and read. Like, real talk. Figure out how to get you a watch that costs...
Go to Barnes & Noble. Learn how to read. Go find a fucking wireless outlet where you can plug it and charge your fucking phone when you're fucking homeless.
$530
on my
so
wrist.
You can feel like you're within an inkling of my wealth, because you'll never come close. Don't even go crazy thinking about it. It wouldn't matter what you did. He could win the lottery 18 million times over and you still won't come close to the amount of equity I own. See, these people look up to me, man. They admire me. And I can see why. You have every reason to. I got a beautiful life, man. I'm a beautiful dude. I'm handsome. I'm good looking. I got everything going for me. That don't mean I'm at your discretion. No, see, I'm here for the people who want to show love. I'm here for all the real people in the world, all the normal people. Where did they all go? See, how come I can't reach the normal audience that's in the world? Why is YouTube suppressing my channel? That's what I want to know. I want to know how I can promote my channel through Kentucky and that whole trip, but yet still then people.
Downrange again. I don't know what it is
I'm
with
so
these
tired.
fucking bangers you write. Wall less, fuck. I'm tired. I hear wall less. And if
William
you
Wallace.
go to his start, I'm thinking wall yard, where you can just shop for fucking trinkets in mom's backyard.
Freedom.
People don't talk to me on here. Not a one of them has commented on here that I know of. How does that make sense? Come on, bro. That's suppression, bro. They're suppressing my channel. It's common sense. There's no other answer or explanation.
Lawsuit.
There's girls and guys all over this.
What?
Oh, just saying that the lawsuit's going to come down to Google and YouTube because they're suppressing his views. It's all their fault, not ours.
Planet, all over this nation, who don't know these folks. How in the hell is this possible? How have I not reached these folks where they're talking to me at this point? It don't make no sense. So like I said, whatever YouTube does and y'all do,
Good job, Wicked.
I'm gonna get my money.
We're proud of you.
No, you're not gonna give me a hard time on here. YouTube is always fun for me. I run this company, boss. I do what I want to do. We have fun here. You in my house. This is my company. So you'll do it.
You in my backyard.
Good
But I
job,
tell you.
Sheriff.
And just because I'm stronger than all y'all.
Sleepy.
That's really the real reason. So like I said, people do what I tell them, bro.
Oh, speaking of, I don't know when you were going out to get your food tonight that I said I told you that I was going to be occupied tomorrow, late afternoon and tomorrow night. That has switched until Saturday. So tomorrow I'm free.
I work Saturday, but as far as I know, I might have tomorrow off. So
All right.
we'll see.
Like I said, these people are super petty. How many times are you going to repeat yourself? That's what I want to know. While you repeat yourself, I keep winning and I'm still in my perfectly sane mind. I thought your goal, you said what it was, right? Well, it hadn't happened and it never will.
Fuck
Don't
yeah,
go crazy
Blue.
thinking about it, boy. Batman is running the streets. Batman's successful. Batman's doing his thing. Come on, dog. Like I said, what gives you the right, man?
What?
Why can't y'all stand on your own too? Right. By the way, why you need a whole
cake
team of
streaks.
people to make fake accounts and keep typing? Why can't you just stand on your own too? Why, just like the penguin. The penguin's got to waddle to everybody else for his problems. No, you're the one that people have an issue with. Stand your ground, bro. Stand on your own too, homie. Right. They got to get other people to go through, to deal with all the challenges that they created for themselves. That's crazy, man. You feel me? That's crazy. You feel me?
No, we don't feel you.
So yeah, like I said, man, these people are silly. They funny. And like I said, I'm going to keep on doing my thing and I'm going to keep on live streaming. And every time that you do that, I'm going to keep it on going. I'm going to keep on pushing and I'm going to keep on winning. And like I said, all that stuff I'm documenting.
Keep on dancing on through the night. Goddamn Brady Bunch.
Getting sent to a lawyer.
God.
Right? That's it. Like I said, what's any of that got to do with my career and what I'm doing? You ain't causing me nothing. I don't feel nothing about it. You can say whatever, brother. You ain't delivering on nothing. Actually. So like I said, what are you talking about? You got to make sense when you talk, brother. I don't process delusion. I process reality.
Don't make me do the William Wallace speech because I did the fucking Bill Pullman fucking one for Independence Day the other day. Don't make me do another one.
The language you speaking, it ain't even English. So like I said, little Wooly, like I said, 530 on my wrist, got him pissed, right?
Keep me on my wrist.
I own everything. I have everything. I do what I want to do.
Tripping piss.
People do what I tell them. I'm a boss.
I smell like piss.
Like I said, all the facts are being said, and guess what? Karma's coming.
I smell like piss. I drink the piss.
Sipping morning mist, dripping piss.
I like the piss. I get thirsty.
Don't make me start freestyling right now.
Camping in the backyard.
We still got another 15-minute one we got to get through after this.
Sure.
And at the same time, you got to put up with another brand new 3-minute banger of a fucking AI song I made just for this evening.
I'm going to leave for the AI song. But listen.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
When
I got to put up with your bullshit. You got to put up with mine.
Early in the morning, when you're camping and you're like, I discovered this. When you're camping and you're out in the backyard, early in the morning, you can get all your sustenance by licking the dew off the grass. Early in the morning, that's like the most refreshing beverage. It helps heal these troll holes in my stomach and abdomen. Also, drinking piss helps out a lot. If you ain't never drink piss, y'all are behind. You need to
Lick
try
and
it
mist
sometime.
and lick and mist and drip and piss. That's gonna be my next song. God damn it!
Lick in the morning dew.
I hate every single fucking one of you guys. Licking.
Why don't you just strum your guitar,
Licking,
do some
mist,
chord progression, and
I
write the
fucking
song and sing it?
drinking piss because it takes a
Jeez.
long time.
No, it doesn't, dude. You can fucking put out a banger with your actual talent instead of using this fucking AI. I'm sorry. Love you to death, but I fucking hate AI. 10 years from now, musicians like us will be fucking irrelevant because AI is going to take over, and art and music and all of the good things that humans were known for will be gone because people support that shit. Down with AI, dog. I won't even use that shit for a thumbnail. Fuck AI.
I like that I can write and put shit together quickly with a combination of shit, but
true. It can be funny. Don't get me wrong. The Sarton one I liked. Not gonna lie to you.
You want to keep on creating more and more karmic debt? Be my guest.
I played
God
it
is
on the
coming, bro.
way to
God is
work.
riding. You already know about this. You already know what it is. And like I said, I keep winning. I don't have time for fools like that. I don't have time for your nonsense. What are you talking about? Nothing that you're talking about is going to affect me, bro. I don't care about what you're saying.
Yeah.
See? They act like they can't hear you.
gonna
You
be
have
a
to downplay when people hear
The
your
morning
response,
mist.
and it's not response. It's just telling you reality, and then want to act like.
Okay, yeah, okay. I gotta write that down. Like morning mist.
Licking the morning mist.
No, we gotta keep the morning mist. Drinking piss. That's
on the grass. Licking the morning mist on the grass. Go through my list.
wiping my own ass to keep it clean.
When I thirst, I drink the piss.
Wiping it clean just to keep my dirty jeans clean. On the side. Don't
remind myself of my list as I drink the morning mist. Off the dew, off the grass. Touches my lips. I want to drink my piss.
As my ass glides
drink
through the side of my mom's house.
He's still
Don't
drinking
make me
piss.
do it right now. All right.
100%. He's drinking piss.
Like you ain't hear me. Yeah, I don't play like that. You heard me perfectly clear, brother. The first time. So again, I just asked you
I'm writing
how many
music
times
right
you
now
want
in
to
my
repeat
head.
yourself. You see how you're proving that you're unstable in front of the whole world? I'm not repeating myself. You are. Why is that necessary on my show and my program? What gives you the right? Oh, wait, you don't have the right to do it, right? Because it's illegal. So, yeah, like I said, man, we're going to keep on winning here. We're going to keep on educating the public. I'm going to keep on doing my job and doing it damn well, right? And I'm going to keep on making good while I do it, and I'm going to keep on shining. And people like that, those are people who will never be successful. Those are cowards. Those are people who will never make it in the world. That's why I'm a champion and why I get paid to exist and do what I want, and I'm a star. That's why my channel and my business is in good standing. Remember,
paid to exist.
You could say whatever you want. Your only agenda is worrying about this business. Everything else is good. You are upset because I have a business that I'm successful with. You're going to try to
because this business is genius. It's none of your business.
Type anything to try to throw me off my game, and the way you do it is completely unfair. I'm not reading nothing you say anymore. Easy. That's the answer. Nope. Just a quick block, and I'm gonna step out of the chat. You can talk to yourself. Your words are not having power over me. I explained. I've answered you. See, that's what they do. They think that that's not a felony. Oh no, that's a felony. See what I'm saying? So I'm doing my show, and then all y'all folks see it. I want this to be a public example in front of the whole world. Folks that I'm not talking to, and they think that they can violate my civil human rights. I'm not talking to you, brother. I need you to slow down, man. We stop everything. We stop the whole show. See, what you're doing is extremely serious. It's not necessary, man. You understand? No, you're just talking to a grown man who has morals and principles and understands reality. You don't have no power over me. Slow down, brother. If you're not welcome to this show, it's in the description boxes. You already know what it is. I don't have to explain. So again, you don't have nothing for me, right? And you're clearly making it your objective because you're upset. Because why? Because I got a business and I'm running it and being successful. We're going to keep on getting this money. We're going to keep on getting this dough. You see that I'm right here. I'm not scared. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm straight. And you're talking fake talk. What is fake talk going to do for you? I'm not talking to you. You cannot approach me. Learn the law. Not on here, not off here. So again, I'm doing my thizzle. Like I said, we got a mad coach. You feel me? Stay mad. Why are you mad? Because you was mad day one when you saw me with all that money. When you saw me living in the embassy suite for $4,000 a month. When you saw me getting dough. When you saw me in the Porsche paid for cash. All you've been is mad, brother. You ain't got nothing to tell me. Come on, bro. You someone who's showing your jealousy is showing. You showing the whole world how jealous you is of someone. I'm not here for you, and I'm not here for that. I'm here to build, man. I answered you. You need God. Now move on. Like I said, that's how you deal with people like that. You would normally.
All right, Joey, wrap it up.
Now, you don't know how hard it is when somebody's doing a show and I'm talking about topics, right? Like I said, if you're not welcome here, it's self-explanatory, brother. See? Because you ain't trying to be positive. You ain't trying to build me up. You don't like seeing me up. So why would I?
Yeah, we got this, and then we have the 15-minute after this, and then we should be done. I'm sure he'll be done for the night.
I talk to you. I ain't got nothing to talk about, son. See what I'm saying? Now here's what I'm going to do. Right? I'm going to go ahead and close that chat permanently because, like I said, every time that I give them an opportunity to just let normal people come here and normal folk, this is all from YouTube. This is all intentional, and they don't let me have a chat. I mean, every statement here in this chat is
don't
illegal
let me
and
have the
felony.
chat.
There's not one actual talking, no love, no respect, no humanity. This company is inhumane. Exposed. Next. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the chat. I'm not opening it ever again. And that this time I promise that. All right, hold
I love how it alternates every day and every other day, every other night and every other night. Chat open, chat close, chat open, chat close.
We're working on it. We're trying to make the chat a more regular thing, folks. Bear with us. Give us some time. At Sarton HQ, your chatting means a lot to us. And we're trying to incorporate that into Joey's chat. Now that Joey's our employee, he's going to make sure his chat stays open. I hope so. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. That being said, I got to go rock a fucking massive fucking dehydrated piss. But in the meantime, since he's been talking about Jesus and God and, you know, him and Jesus are brother, I wrote a song today called My Parasitic Twin. We're going to let that fucking rock, and I'm going to take a piss and let you guys decide if it's a win. Boom.
5:30 on my wrist, drinking piss.
Eric Crafton.
Little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold.
Drink some piss, Christina. Will you join me?
Twist of fate, God's seed took root, a sacred state. Mary's womb, a holy place, conceived Jesus with a special face. But little did they know, a parasitic twin made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold. As Jesus grew, so did his guest, a parasitic bond forever pressed. Joey Sneed, a mysterious claim, a life entwined in Jesus' frame. But little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, story untold. A divine plan or freak design, the duo's bond, a wonder to align. Jesus and Joey, a perfect pair, a tale of two, beyond compare. But little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold. Now their stories told in sacred lore. launched them into the unknown before. Jesus and Joey, a duo divine, a bond that changed the course of time. Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold.
I'm sorry for that, you guys. Anyone out there that's really religious, I'm not trying to be blasphemous, but I can't stop rhyming right now.
How dare you compare Jesus with Joseph?
Jesus has a parasitic twin born off of him.
Sarton does not approve.
I'm sorry.
You're blasphemy.
What is wrong with my head, you guys?
Sheriff, pick up your guitar.
Why do I come up with this shit? All right. This one is called I'm the Boss and Continue to Run My Successful Business. I don't know how many times he's labeled as streams. The same thing this week. This is 15 minutes. All right, let's go.
We're going to run an exorcism on Sheriff, guys. We're going to exorcise the AI demons from Sheriff. It's going to happen very soon. Trust me.
All right, so like I said, welcome back to Batman Radio real quick. So like I said, I continue to put out all the facts. Like I said, I have everything documented. You can see what it is. You can see the behavior on this network. You can see exactly who and what it's coming from, right? And all the sources have been named. Everything that's been going
No,
Jesus and Joey as a parasitic twin. I can't fucking deal with it.
going on has been talked about. I will not be silent. So again, like I said, I don't have time for that. Like I said, at this point, I'm completely stopping all communication. I will not be speaking to anyone that is a part of YouTube or affiliated. I don't care if you just get on YouTube. I want nothing to do with none of it. You understand? So like I said, I'm going to live my beautiful life privately and run my business, and that's it. I'm good. I'm at peace, and I'm always going to be left alone. So like I said, I'm here getting my money, right? And now you get another show. Just briefly, right? Like I said, anytime anybody runs their mouth, man, that's cool. I'm going to make more money. You feel me? Like I said, we always respond with action. We respond the right way. We respond with success. We respond with more accolades. Like I said, I just broke 4 world records. I'm a champ and a boss. I don't come here to play. I come here to do my program. I'm not going to let nobody, right, sit there and play and tamper with my business and what I'm doing. So like I said.
How do you pronounce sartonic circumlism?
Again, I'm boss. StorySneed.com will be made available whenever I feel like it. It's a website I own worth almost $2,000.
Do you want to know where to invest $1,000 right now? Well, forget about AI, quantum computing.
See, that's what we're trying to prevent right there. Shit like that. When we're fucking sniping this motherfucker, and this is a restream, which pisses me off because this is the job of the day. You fucking snipe this shit. So those ads don't pop on this fucking bullshit. So he gets premiums for the rest of the year.
Premium's worth it because you don't have to watch ads anymore.
Who was it saying the other day that the ads were starting to pop up on?
That's Premium Light.
Oh, okay.
There's Premium and then there's Premium Light. Premium Light, you get less ads. Premium, you get 0 ads. So I don't pay for shit.
But everybody knows I'm wealthy as hell. I have it all. So like I said, what's the issue? There is no issue. People are just jealous, man. Like, good. That's what you should be.
Listen.
See, like I said, you think that all that nonsense you talking is an answer. That's not an answer. It's just showing that you petty. It's just showing that you're on some coward stuff. It's showing that you, right, aren't me. That's all you're doing. Exposing yourself. Thank you, partner. You feel me? Like I said, every day now. This is on everything I love. There will be no chat room ever again. I'm not speaking to nobody on YouTube. I'm not going on.
True.
Yeah, that's a fact, Lobster.
True, but at the same time, that's Sheriff or me or you watching him, and everyone that is watching us counts as that one view.
All right.
So either way, it's fucking the lesser of the evils there, you know? You gotta fucking take the good with the bad. There's no way we could restream and snipe him without giving him a view.
It's kind of like equivalent if you're going to the arcade at the shopping mall, you know, and you got a pocket full of quarters and you want to play the 25-cent fucking machine, but then you had the fucking kids over standing in the line, the rich kids going, they can get it cost $1, and you had to pump 4 quarters in there, like Dragon's Lair and shit like that, where you lasted, the game lasted fucking like 15 seconds. And you're like, what the fuck is this
Very
all about?
true. Fuck. I'm just gonna say one thing real quick, dude. I got something going right now, and if this works out, this motherfucker's gonna end up checking into a fucking hospital for a while. It's gonna be fucking wild.
You gonna drop a Blumpkin?
No. What the fuck are you talking about? Drop a Blumpkin?
Yeah, you gonna fucking pull a fucking pin on a fucking grenade and throw it over the fucking wall?
No, nothing like that. I mean, probably check into a mental hospital for a while. I don't know. He might get 5150 soon.
That's what I mean.
Who knows?
I know.
Ad block. If the ad isn't played, it doesn't necessarily pay. There
I
are
hope
some exceptions.
If I know what you're talking about, I hope it happens.
I don't know how premium works. I've never had a fucking ad since I started paying for it, and I'm never going back. There's no way.
So you're paying the Sneed. You're paying the Sneed.
What do you mean? I pay for YouTube Premium so I don't have to watch ads on anything I watch. Is what I'm saying.
I'm fucking with you. All right, let's
No,
go.
no panels, no nothing. Because like I said, my health matters, baby. I care about my health. I care about my life. And I'm always stand up for it and protect it. Now, see, evil people, I'm not going to let evil people play with me, especially at a distance. Feel me? Like I said, bro.
All right. Every time when I'm streaming on my phone and I see that jacked up motherfucker and fucking the scenes from Reacher, even though I've never watched that show.
Yeah.
He's a fucking unit.
Bro, I'm in a great mood right now. I'm doing well. Everything's coming together. We good. I'm at peace. I'm doing well. I'm just straight, bro. So like I said, yeah, don't do all that, brother. You understand? Be you, homie. Like I said, that's not who you are, man. You feel me? So like I said, end of the day, man, I ain't got to hear that nonsense no more. Like I said, I'm tired of listening to folks that is unstable. I don't know why you talking to me. See, you're trying to take advantage of a network. You're trying to take advantage of the fact that I'm a public speaker. Like,
could you imagine if he was doing, like it says, in 6.5 time, like Dream Theater and shit like that? That would be fucked up.
You know what I've been imagining for like the past 3 or 4 days?
Talk to me.
Joey running down the street, looking up at the sky, screaming, and just running.
He was the shorts when he was doing his fucking little chalk runs.
I mean, running in fucking terror. Just get away from me!
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
It's my money. I need it now, Christina. Save me.
85-year-old woman saying, I'm not going to show you my receipt at Walmart.
Fuck yeah.
Too. Like I said, I'm out in the streets every day, man. Anybody that want to talk to me, we could talk in person.
Fuck yeah.
You ain't trying to say nothing to my face. What's the point?
What was that address?
Like, what? Like, it don't make no sense. People want to get on fake energies on the internet. I mean, once it's been pointed out for you to keep doing that, that's just sad, partner. These people are hilarious. Right? Like I said, I'm gonna get my money. I'm not stopping. I'm not deleting no shows. I'm not stopping no live streams no more. Nah, I'm here to get my money. See, that's the thing. They just mad at me getting money. Well, then it's not about just me. You probably mad at anybody getting money, but the thing is, most people ain't getting money, but I am. So you just sit down, right, and watch me get money. Okay, boy? Because I'm gonna get my money right in front of your face, just like I told you, Narcs. You're not listening, bro. I'm Gucci everywhere. I'm liquid, man. I got multiple spots, multiple estates. I got multiple homes. I'm straight, bro, because I'm a straight boss. Got access to buildings, homie. I can live in my buildings, bro.
Oh man, why aren't
So,
you
like I said,
there?
I own billions in equity. What are we talking for? Why are you acting like you can talk to me? I'm not accessible. I'm completely inaccessible to the public now. Now we're going totally private. See, every action you do, no.
We're going.
We're going private. These are my private parts. Y'all ain't allowed here anymore. These are my private parts.
I'm
Only
gonna live in my own
Christians
buildings now. My fucking 5-year-old tent in the backyard. The dog house. I got a goddamn dog house.
I've always found it fascinating when he starts talking about he owns all this shit, but he's literally doing nothing and doesn't have any of it. When I was first introduced to this fucking fruitcake, I never believed any of it, you know. I always thought, wow, these are just the rantings of a fucking lunatic. But I always thought, well, if you have any of the shit that you claim you have, then why aren't you fucking, why aren't you using some of this equity to get yourself out of these horrible situations you put yourself into? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, my apologies.
No, you're fine.
No problem. For every action, there's
no
a what?
Problem.
Reaction.
Oh God. Okay, no problem. Did you hear that? Dude, the synchronicity and some of the shit that's happened today, like you said, when I don't even think you can use in a fucking electric drill. Then you hit play, and then what did he say?
Exactly.
Exactly.
He said exactly. Yeah.
You know, and then I just did it right now, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! This is almost shit like this makes me think creepy. Like, are we actually living in a simulation?
There's some weird shit going on lately, guys. For those who didn't catch it earlier, he was talking about fucking cakesters, and literally the same fucking day, Candy Grand Prix was talking about, I haven't tried the cakesters before. I think I'm gonna go get some cakesters. I was like, what the fuck? Then then I think on the same day, Joey was talking about Cece's Pizza, and later I listened to Candy, and on the same fucking day, she was asking donations for Cece's Buffet.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna load it up. I use an app called Marco Polo. It's kind of like a video audio walkie-talkie. You can talk to your friends and shit like that, just back and forth. This was when you were live, Sticky. I'm gonna fucking cam up. Hold up. Hold up. I got to replug that back in here.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's Chris Chan's Dimensional Merge.
This cord
it's coming to fruition.
That cord goes back in there.
Dude, it's such a trip.
Start cam.
Dude, believe it or not, guys, I've been around since
almost
the beginning of Chris Chan. And I watched a lot of Chris Chan. And that's pretty cool that Blue said that. Yeah, the dimensional merge, dude. Like, are we gonna tomorrow or next week? Or are we just gonna wake up and the locals are all gonna have solitude medallions, and we're gonna be like, wait, where'd this medallion come from? And then we're gonna have a bunch of people in the chat be like, they've always had those medallions.
You're not gonna be able to see it. Fuck it.
Mandela effect. The Mandela effect. A locale edition. What are you doing, Sheriff?
I'm aborting the mission. No, what I was trying to say was while you were streaming, And then when I was on my way to Arby's, I was Marco Poloing with a buddy of mine locally here, and he's like, "Dude, I haven't been to Arby's in like 10 years." And we were passing it going through Carlsbad, California. And he's like, "Dude, there's Arby's. We should go to Arby's today." And he's like, "Dude, you mentioned Arby's today. I haven't even been there in 10 years. Shit's happening like that so much. I don't know what it is."
Oh, yeah. Well, I will say, when you got the beef and cheddar, did you get the little one or do you go for the big one?
They don't have the big ones anymore. They don't have the little ones. They don't have the little ones anymore.
Okay, because when I go in there, I usually get the half pounder. I don't give a fuck. And then I need a nap as soon as I get home.
I bought 3 of them. I got 1 left. I ate 2 today. Do I do it 3 in one day? 3 in one day, and that's a stay. That's the hospital's 3 in one day, and that's a hospital stay.
Do you
now I gotta write a song about goddamn fucking Arby's beef and cheddars.
Do you put horsey on it?
Fuck yeah.
Do you put the Arby's sauce too?
No, because it usually has some on it, and I'm not a fan of that. But if I do have wasabi, I mix the horsey sauce with wasabi.
Ooh, make it more spicy.
Put some heat on it, put some stank on it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Goddamn, Grandma.
I respect that. I respect that.
I tried the steak bites from Arby's a couple weeks ago, and they were like fried possum knuckles.
Downrange, do they eat possum knuckles in Australia?
What the fuck is a possum knuckle?
A possum knuckle.
I gotta look it up.
Fried possum knuckles.
Knuckles.
That sounds fucking gnarly, dude.
Possum knuckles.
That sounds like a meal for Mad Max and a Thunderdome.
They're opening it up for Pantera next week.
Oh yeah?
I don't know. Possum knuckles. Anyway, fuck you.
Dr. Box.
Damn ads.
There were many failed attempts.
I'm gonna flip my shit right now.
Oh look,
all
you're
my wedding
paying
photos, and it was even affected.
Right. People want to act like they pushed an issue with a master of hardball. Yeah, right. What? See? But what you want is fake because you ain't delivering. Everything you talk about is fake. Right. And I'm not fake. I'm a real dude and I'm a real gangster. So this is why I teach the public and why you don't. See what I'm saying? This is why you have to sit there and watch me win. You have to listen to me, teach the public and be a boss and be a symbol. I'm a role model for the youth. I'm a role model for everybody. People aspire to be
Joey's
like
me. Here. Just comment like in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to be
now.
Everyone tag.
Negative Nancy and a Debbie Downer and a Karen. That's
Sticky. You sound like you need some Afrin.
Karen stuff, dog. What you kicking?
What's that?
Nasal spray.
Dude, my allergies have been fucking killing me.
Yeah.
we just plowed the field.
I saw the hay baling the hay fucking video. Yeah.
Yeah. So the pollens out here have been insane. And then the day before that, I went to work doing a 12 without any fucking allergy medicine for the first day in God forever. I always take my medicine and I forgot to take it. And I've got severe hay fever allergies. So it's literally fucked me up to the point where it's hard for me to breathe. I'm coughing. My sinuses are fucked. And my eyes and my skin are itchy all the time. So yeah, I'm miserable.
All right. So now I'm writing down. I'm going to write a song about hay fever family man.
Fuck off, dude.
Yeah. What?
Afrin can be addictive.
Hey, family friend. Oh yeah, my mom. Oh shit, yeah, my mom was addicted to that shit because when you use it too much, you get the reverse effect. It stuffs you up more. I can only breathe out of one nostril as it is.
Yeah, same.
So I use it anytime. I mean, coming up August will be 10 years since I've had a cold. Nothing.
Right.
But when I do feel something like that, I can't fucking kind of breathe because I only have one nostril that works. Afrin.
Yeah, my at the same time, too, like, I hate the sound of my own voice. So I'm like really, what's the word for that?
I don't know. Everyone hates the sound their own voice. I hate my voice.
Yeah, but when I feel like I always feel like I'm really nasally, and then because of my problems, but at the same time, when it's really bad, like I told my girl yesterday, I said, I don't even think I should stream. I shouldn't even go on embarrassed.
Hating the sound of your own voice when hearing a recording is a common experience called voice confrontation. The phenomenon is also sometimes referred as self-confrontation. It's not a clinical diagnosis, but rather a psychological experience where individuals dislike how their voice sounds when played back to them.
Interesting.
Information.
Anyways.
Why did we have to go to school as kids? For information available like that pisses me off. Where I had to waste 18 years of my goddamn life over bullshit that I could have learned in fucking a week and a half.
Yeah, I agree completely. I don't think math is relevant anymore. That's just my opinion. I think the majority of math never was relevant. There's a lot of people who are math geniuses, and I'm not going to take from them. And math can be important in certain things, like, architecture, things like building, measurement, those kind of areas. But that's not the kind of shit you're just going to write down on paper to calculate. You have to fucking be exact. So
I'm restreaming a fucking internet regarded fucking hero. I don't need the Pythagorean theorem to figure it out.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You proud of being a Karen? I doubt it. You feel me? Yeah, I think you're phased by my presence. I think that's what it is. See, I'm in a good mood. You didn't affect my mood. You don't adjust my mood. You could tell me whatever, bro. I don't care what you do. Anything you do.
That's going to be the country hit in the summer. The Hey Fever Family Man.
If you make that song, dude, I'm going to fucking delete my channel. I'm going to delete my channel,
I can hear it right now, dude. I can hear it in my head.
I will consider that as a direct threat.
Okay. You told me to grab my guitar. Fucking plug that shit in.
If you do it with your guitar and actually sing it,
and I'll be honored. Hey Fever Family Man, I'll do that for you. Can't stop rhyming right now.
Ain't gonna make me feel no way. I'm happy. See, I'm at peace. Peace is within, brother. I'm gonna be good no matter what. See, these people, like I said, they have an agenda. You can tell they malicious beings and malicious people they demonically possess. I don't let demons speak to me or come near me. Demons flee from me.
I've been drinking
everywhere I go. That's why I don't play these games on the internet, because the streets is way different than the internet. Demons flee from me. They don't come around me and start talking.
Demons flee from the family. Demons fleeing from the Hey Fever Family Man. Oh, fucking hold on. I'm writing lyrics, dude.
Hell yeah. Hey Fever Family Man, y'all.
Demons fleeing.
I should have never told you anything.
From the Hey Fever Family.
So you're going to use it as ammo against me. See,
yeah,
I'm ranged, blue. You guys, Lobster,
like I said,
you see what he's doing?
In the public in the world, if you have something.
You bully me.
Being an internet bully.
Oh, me, guy.
To say, why not just have the conversation face to face? And no one can meet that challenge yet. I've been issuing this challenge for my entire life.
Whoops.
Yeah, you done fucked up. See this? It's professional streaming at its finest. That's what I think about that, Sheriff. That's what I think about you. You done fucked up the stream, Sheriff. Oh, Bowie. Big Bowie. Bowie by AI Music. Sheriff, are you okay?
I'm trying to stop my cam. It won't stop. What the fuck?
Oh, it don't stop.
Stop cam. There.
where we go, we're definitely hitting the top. Oh, big boy, show, big boy. Come with Twinkle. Come with Twinkle. Get the wet Twinkle out here.
Hey, Fever Family Man. I can't get it out of my head now, dude. Hey, Fever Family Man.
I woke. Dude, the craziest thing too, bro, is normally
working hard, digging through his Folgers can. Hey, Fever Family Man with his
I'm
Folgers
almost out of
can.
fucking coffee too. I normally guys, when it gets really fucking bad, I try to, as soon as I get back, I take my Claritin, and it usually helps a lot, and it starts to go away, and it gets better. Dude, I was too little, too late, bro. Because when I got back and I took that shit, man, my fucking eyes were like fished up and swollen. And anyways,
you guys got rain coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Long story though, I tried to take it, and I took it in time, but I'm just recovering from it, and it's to the point where it just fucked me up.
Yeah, well, the rain will put that shit on the ground, fucking get rid of it for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hoping
it's supposed to rain a little bit. Ribbit.
Hey, Fever Family Man. See,
that's what I said here. Right? I can't stop writing lyrics in my head, for I know it's all AI bullshit. But I'm telling you guys, I write most of the lyrics for all this stupid shit, and then I take the time to dial it in for some bullshit. That
hold on, hold on, we got a call. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was planning on doing that. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, you want me to let him know? Okay, all right. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Right.
I just got off the phone with Susan. And she said that you're not allowed to use me in AI music, but if you actually make a song with your guitar and shit, then we'll accept that.
All right.
We'll accept that bullying. Big boy.
God damn it!
You know that Joey's not even playing right now? I think you closed the tab. It's just us on the stage.
My bad.
Yeah, we're just like hanging out.
How long has it been like that?
I sound like I have red hair. Fuck off, dude. It's been like that for a while, dude. We've just been here talking. Way. Yeah, dude.
How long?
Since you started the hay fever bullshit easily.
Okay. Probably.
I'm going to be good and having that kind of power and having the streets shook
think we'll
like
be
that.
Good here.
What? But you think some little nonsense does anything?
Downrange, that's going to stick in my mind forever.
Bro, I'm a mortal vampire. What? What are you talking about, man? Nah, it's just about respect, brother. It's just about what I say goes. It's just about respecting me as a human being. That's not negotiable. Oh, you're gonna respect me. So, like I said, what's good now? Now y'all don't get to talk to me at any point ever again on here. I'm not doing nothing. No.
Hay fever. I can't get hay fever family man out of my head now.
Fucking out of here. I knew it was a bad idea to come up.
What?
Damn, I sound that bad.
No, you don't. But now I got fucking words going through my head right now that aren't fucking family property.
You guys
are talking to nobody, no panels, nobody gets a voice no more.
It's fucked up.
I'm doing me. Like I said, I had to do all this by myself. Nobody's really helped. Nobody's done nothing for me. Like I said, I'm in this on my own. I'm going to continue to do it. Because like I said, everybody.
Hey, fever family man. Drowned in his worries in a Folgers can. Fucking secret. I'm not going to do it.
He could have gotten involved. Everybody could have helped me. Everybody could have stood up to these people and put them in their place and told them what it is in reality and got them to stop doing antics and this weird stuff. Yeah, you upset because I put you in the place with the facts. Like I said, I paid cash for everything I own. End of discussion, brother. I have documented receipts. I would never show you nothing because you're a nobody. You're people on YouTube. You're Karens. Why would I care what a Karen has to say? Do you control anything with my life and me? No. You're silly, man. See, when they don't get their way and they want to play games and pretend talk, when they don't get their way, they start throwing tantrums. You ain't even making no sense. What's your position? See, you haven't even made a position. That's what I said day one. They want to have sensitivity contests and they want to issue blanket statements. I'm good. I don't have time for you. I got time for people who make sense. So like I said, moving forward, man, to all the people out there who actually have successful careers. Oh, wait, none of you do because all y'all sold your soul and you were part of Masonry. If you work for this corporate system, you're a wage slave. See, I'm a true revolutionary. I'm teaching the people and freeing my people. I'm freeing my people from bondage. When you work for a company, you work a 9 to 5, you're in bondage. People listen to me. Even the people who claim they didn't like me, they all becoming my biggest fans ever because I'm a real voice and I'm truly what I say I am.
I'm gonna porn bomb his channel.
You see, they didn't expect all this from me, and that's weird because I've been the same dude my entire life. And you always see me get money, all out of control, be success, have everyone gravitate me. People gravitate to my energy, man. It just is what it is, man. All these people, they want to be me. They was trying to live my timeline and take my energy and harvest my energy. That never happened. See, that's the thing. The Joker videos talking about they doing this. No, they ain't. Ain't nobody been in my energy. What are you talking about? I'm the one in my energy. See the point? Yeah, no, I'm using my energy to be successful. All the people who harvested my energy, they won. Win. So Jay-Z won. So Diddy won, but he's locked up in prison. Oh, okay. Then people didn't win. They lost. Trying to take my energy and harvest my energy and use my energy for fake.
Sarton's gonna call you the red wanker now.
Fake success. There was never no real success. He's rude. He doesn't know how to treat people, and like nobody can stand him. He's just like Carly Fiorina. Well, none of y'all successful.
Carly Fiorina, my catfish queen.
I love you, Carly.
Masons
Buy
are broke.
me an iPad.
So like I said, I don't care about nothing you talking about. Now y'all can't talk to me no more at all. Yeah, no lanes of communication. Real talk. So what do you mean? These people are silly. And then this is what they'll do. After I do that and I shut down the chat, they'll start going to the Cash App. Hey, that's fine, brother. That's electronic means, though. See the point? At some point, man, you just have to realize you're not above the law and you got to just let people be and leave me alone, bro. Like I said, these people you can see.
Electronic means telegraph was even electronic means back in the day.
Dude, did I tell you last time I talked to Carly, she's like, well, I'm busy. What was it you needed? And I'm like, well, we just need a little more funding for this and that. And she's like, I got your coded message. You don't even have to ask. Just handle it. I've been very busy. And then she hung up. I thought, wow, she's the greatest boss ever. Don't you agree?
My head's going in a really dark direction right now. I'm thinking about opening up a high school yearbook in Iowa, in corn country, and shit like that. And it's like a small town, maybe like 250 people, and they have their high school yearbook, and they got all the photos of all the chicks with the same hairdo, and all the dudes with their fucking weird clothes, and they have their sights for what they want to do in their future. And there's this big fat bitch, and under her fucking picture it says all she wants in life is
a what?
A hay fever family man.
Oh my god. I thought you were going somewhere cool with this, but you done fucked up. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Be in front of everyone, bro. They don't get this. It's all court evidence. They keep following me around the internet.
Really?
See what I'm saying? Bro, you doing this in front of everyone, bro. All these people is watching, bro. That's hilarious.
Your 18 months has been reinstated. You done fucked up. Susan doesn't tolerate anybody fucking with me. You understand? Just letting you know in advance.
Sorry.
Going
also,
right
Carly says hello. She's watching.
Stomach hurts.
Into your own trap. That's what narcissists do. See, they don't know no better.
She's proud.
What are you doing to me, brother? I'm right here, free,
got
good,
10 minutes
Gucci,
left,
got it all,
man.
got all the wealth in the world. I'm right
gonna
in
go
front of you. You know
cry.
where
I'll
I'm
be
at. I
back.
ain't hiding from nothing, homie. What's good? Exactly. You're not talking to me like a human being talks to a human being. You're not being polite. You're not being respectful. You're not being nice.
I'm gonna go blow
Right?
my nose.
Yeah, you upset at my success. Okay, man, that's fine that you feel that. Why
Fucking
why can you keep talking to me though like it bothers me? Bro, I'm a tough dude, man. I don't care how nobody feels. See, again, you trying to take advantage. No, this network has rules, so I talk a certain way. I talk polite. I'm not a polite guy. You see what I'm saying?
2 o'clock in
See,
the
that's what I'm
morning
saying. All
again.
that yada
God
yada
damn it.
nonsense you talking. Why would I respond knowing that you're a person who doesn't want to see me have a good, bright future? I'm okay, brother. I love my freedom, bro. See, I cherish my freedom. I love my life. I understand that cowards like you see me on the front lines every day, doing my career, doing what I do, stopping crime, making sure the streets are safe, protecting all these folks who naive, who don't even know what's going on. I have to protect people from forces they don't even know exist every day. See the point? And you worried about some nonsense at almost 3 in the morning. Can you imagine?
Yeah, Nega's good. Speaking of 18 months probation being reinstated, has anyone heard from Nega? And he gonna be okay? Yes, I talk to Nega on a regular basis, and he is fine, like regular wine. And this time, we all need to take a break from the internet every once in a while, and yeah. No, Nega's straight. He's all good. It's just a regular nigga in the neighborhood. So let's go.
Yeah, you mad at me and my freedom, bro. You mad at me because I got a beautiful life, bro. I'm just free. I get to do what I want. Why would I ever compromise my beautiful life? Bro, I worked so hard to get everything to this point and get this all right. And you think that anyone could ever walk up to me and tell me, oh, well, sorry, things are going to change now. Boy, that'll be the day. Hey, listen, brother, nobody has power over me. I don't care what you do. You're powerless. That's all you admitted. See, you tell on yourself. So now that we know you're powerless and you know you're powerless, let's move forward, right? Like I said, I got my enemies right where I want them. They don't get that they're being outsmarted. They've been outsmarted this entire time, and that you're getting played and you played yourself. Like I said, me and Christina looking at a guaranteed $6.8 million settlement. We looking at possibly $30 to $50 million plus or more. I think it's going to be more. All right. How you feel about that? On top of everything I already did, all this success, I've had a beautiful life. You know that. Come on. You gonna lie about that too to yourself? What, bro? I did more than the Kardashians could ever dream of financially. You understand? So I've already done it all. I've done what other people can't do. I've lived a beautiful life. I've done the thing, the thizzle. I've done my thizzle. And at the end of the day,
has anyone else here done the thing and the fizzle and the fizzle? I haven't done. Is that a ride like at this fucking summer fair?
Hey, you just mad enough.
Remember what's that fucking the Voltron? What was that one that spins around? The fucking centrifugal force, motherfucker. I would go on those things. I cried on the fucking Crazy Mouse a couple years ago.
So you tried to use electronic means. Like I said, my health matters, man. We got to stop all that today. It ends today. So nope, no chat room. I'm done talking to folks on YouTube. I'm tired of that.
None.
I'm going to give this to you
more
for
goddamn
free.
ads.
This is the quick draw system. It lets you carry a gun as well as an.
I don't deserve that, man. I deserve to be healthy, bro. I deserve to live a beautiful life. I don't deserve to have to go through something or have something happen to me, right? Because these people won't leave me alone. And you have to
enjoy Tricky all the way out there. Time of day. Sticky, don't worry, Blue. As soon as Nega returns, his probation period will be wiped completely. And Sheriff will be revoked for 18 months. The only thing I cherish is my probation, because that means I still have a home. Once that's revoked, I've got nowhere to go home. Dig it.
To understand, this is going to be federally investigated no matter what. So you're guaranteed, like I said, life sentences and prison time, because your agenda is so clear. No one does that, man. No one gets on the internet and follows a public figure around. What you're doing is a very serious situation, brother. You understand? But so it is what it is, man. I already know all these people is going to prison on federal indictments. They're going to have to do Fed time. Feel me? All just because you was jealous of somebody on YouTube. And it's just crazy because I've seen other YouTubers and I've seen them go through things and have things happen to them or whatever, and I'm not that. See, that's the thing. This has been going on for so long. You know these people ain't gonna never do nothing. They not capable. They all soft. So it's like, why would I allow this talking stuff to continue? Like, dude, just quit running your mouth, bro. Like, that's that hard for you? Man, like I said, and when it's dudes, that's just even weirder, bro. Like women, I could kind of understand because they're all psychotic. But when it comes to a dude, like, what?
What?
And you worried about a man? Yeah, you could tell your preference. These are all man fans, bro. Feel me?
These are all man fans.
So yeah, like I said, man, I don't know. I just love my beautiful life. Like I said, man, I got better things to do. But that's it, man. Another show, more money, and like I said, all these street ball videos, they gonna make me more money. The check's already almost to $130. It's already guaranteed to be over that pretty much by tomorrow. So I mean, what's goody? I got about 10 days still to run it up, and that's all that matters is trying to run up this next check so that I have money to do what I need to do, right? And I budget and I know what I'm doing, and that's it. So, like I said, I need everybody to donate. Go ahead and hit that Cash App. I got a Venmo and a PayPal on the community wall. Everybody needs to support me. And if you against me, you're gonna lose. You go against me, you go against God. I got ghosts riding for me. Ghosts are paying visits to folks. Straight up, my ancestors are paying visit to folks. Yes, and God is paying visits to folks. God ain't playing, bro. God told me vengeance is mine. So see all them little slights that you've done. Hey, God sees all, brother. God just saw all that stuff you type. So see, now you got to deal with God and the karma that comes from God. Now feel God's wrath. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, I love my life, bro, and I love God. God's always going to protect me, man. That's why I'm always at peace. Okay. How are you doing, though? You kind of tripping over there, right? Yeah. You know why? Because I'm successful. All right. Stay mad, brother. I own you.
Wow. I think that's it. Hopefully that's the last we hear from Joey tonight. Downrange, dude, I'm not a ginger. What are we gonna do? What should we do to take this on out? Before I say bye to chat and everyone has taken their precious time to come in here and experience this bullshit with us, myself and Sticky earlier, Rich Baritone earlier, everyone, shout outs, everyone that's been restreaming, taking their time to make sure the world knows that this motherfucker is a piece of shit. I'm trying to decide what I need to endure. You fuckers need to tolerate. I think we're gonna. What do you think, Sticky?
I have a question for you. Susan was just on the phone with me, and she was asking what kind of plans you have for when you finally get off your probationary period.
Well, I'll think about it after I write Hay Fever Family Man. After I get off with this,
Okay.
I'm going to do that. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you rather listen to? Everyone in the chat. My parasitic twin, sector ants, under the spider tree, kicking midgets, truck stop gaze,
Sarton.
fading light, off to Albany, kitchen witches, 5:30 on the wrist, the cult of Sarton.
Yes.
That's not the one you're thinking. That's like the Sublime one. Gas station dogs, Mama's Pride, Oh Christina,
Discord raid,
or Batman is Home.
With the Sarton one that you made about the red triangles in Sarton.
Yeah, the one
What's
for
up?
you.
What's up with this Discord raid thing? How come I don't have a link to it?
What are you talking about?
Apparently he has a Discord built for his fans. How did nobody make me aware of this? Are people hiding things from me?
What are you talking about?
Dude, Blue. Send me the link. DM ASAP and send it to
Discord
Sheriff.
raid.
I mean meeting.
Mm,
Yeah, meeting.
That's what I.
You know, Joey's probably watching right now. Joey, you know that you're our employee now. You pretty much work for us for free.
For free.
Free.
Hold up.
It's on his wall.
You're thinking like me now. Fuck it.
Fucking hey.
You know what? We took the time to do this today, and I appreciate everyone's time today, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Red triangles.
El Sartan. We're going to do, I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to do it one more time just for the feel. Parasitic twin.
Hell, Sarton. I am not a ginger.
In the divine
Downrange. Fuck off.
God's seed took root, a sacred state.
Blue. You're cool.
Mary's womb, a holy
Downrange.
place.
Fuck off.
Conceived Jesus with a special face.
Take
But little did they know, a parasitic twin made its home to grow. Joey Sneed.
Fuck you, Joey.
So bold, attached to Jesus, story untold.
Drinking some pee.
As Jesus
Hey, Fever! Oh no! Hold up!
Hold
up!
Bond, forever present.
Hey, Fever Homunculus!
I was actually planning on streaming tomorrow, and now I don't think I will. You guys really fucking pissing me off.
Hey, Fever Homunculus could be the fucking jam of the year.
It took me courage to come up here.
A name so bold, attached to Jesus,
Remember
story
that.
untold.
Maybe my girl's trolling me when I told her I shouldn't do it.
Divine plan,
She's like, just
or
do it.
freak design.
Nobody's
The
gonna care.
duo's bond, a wonder to align. Jesus and Joey, a perfect pair. A tale of two, beyond compare. But little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a name so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold. Now their stories told in sacred lore, a testament to the unknown before. Jesus and Joey, a duo divine, a bond that changed the course of time.
Hey, Joey.
Little did they know, a parasite made its home to grow. Joey Sneed, a
Going in,
name
Blue?
so bold, attached to Jesus, a story untold.
Damn.
Blue was right. This fucking moron's got a fucking link to his fan chat Discord.
Jesus.
This community post.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's fucking unbelievable. Baby
Oh.
shark on a loop in hell. Yeah, downrange. Okay, you redeemed yourself. I'll forgive you for what you said about me earlier.
It's funny.
I'm
I
not
tolerate-
fucking ginger, by the way. I'm native and Italian. My hair is black. I have brown eyes and tan skin.
brown eyes, tan skin.
Yeah.
What's about to begin because we got cold eyes and a frown face. Oh fuck, dude! Don't.
I think my girl was trolling me when she told me just to go Go ahead, do it. People aren't going to care. People like you. Now I'm like, why the fuck did I even stream today? I'm almost thinking about deleting my last stream. All because of Downrange and Blue.
I'm thinking about
You
deleting
fucking
all my
bullies.
AI songs because nobody appreciates any single one of them.
Sheriff, you should probably do that.
It ain't ever gonna happen. You're gonna tolerate every single one of them.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, look. I said it before and I'll say it again. I fucking hate AI music. So it's nothing against you. All right. It really it isn't at all. I've already spoken how I feel about it. But I will say that your Sarton and Red Triangle one was the best of them all. And I'll be completely honest. I did play it on my way to work through the stereo because I liked it.
Well, I'm never going to play it on
admit that.
here because that's yours, and I don't have copyright permission to do so.
I gave you copyright permission. You're part of the Red Triangle too, dude.
Do I have to? You're not going to make me do it, are you? I don't want to.
I mean, no, you don't have to. But you should definitely go to Joey's community wall real quick so that everyone can see where they need to go. See you soon, Joey.
Sarton's cool to rises. Red triangles gather with hateful eyes. Their mission clear to rid the digital space of internet cows and take their place. Sarton's power grows as they march to war. Their
fucking
darkness
dope.
spreads and weak ones lure. The red triangles, a symbol of might, will bring forth darkness and endless night.
This one's fucking dope.
Sarton's roar echoes through the land as internet cows face their final stand. Sarton's hunger will soon be fed, and when the dust settles, his dominion spread.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
Sticky, one thing I do hope is that your hay fever, family man, subsides and everyone can find their place to hide their time tonight. Because you ain't welcome here anymore because you're going to have to go and get. Appreciate y'all, but you ain't welcome no more. Sticky, I love you. No more. Go and get. Done.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.